Hello, hello, hello. Yes, the queen is in the house. Yes, the queen is in the house, is in the castle, I should say. The queen is in the castle. Welcome, welcome to my queendom, honey. And are you guys ready for Saints and Sinners Sunday? Saints and Sinners Sunday, honey. Are you a saint or are you a sinner? How does it go down or get down at your church? At your church function? How does it get down, honey? We talking about today. We are going to be discussing, honey, the pimping pastors. The pimping pastors. Do you is it a pimping pastor at your church? How does it go? Everybody, well, I don't want to say everyone has one. Everybody doesn't have one, but you know how some of these churches are. Most of these churches, I should say. Y'all know how most of these churches are. Be careful with your
I'm almost done. I just gotta sew the body and then I'm done.
We got two watching. We got to get some people where they at. Hi, Iris. What's tonight's topic? Tonight's topic is pimping pastors. It's about all of the pimping, all of the slick, conniving bullshit that go on in the church. That's what we're talking about today. That is what's going to go down in the church. I want to know, what happens at your church? What goes on at your church? Did you get a chance to look up Joshua Holmes? I did. The queen does her research. I did look at that, and man. So we got to discuss that too. That was crazy. Hi, Gina. Sorry I ducked out last night. I am not feeling well. Oh, Darcy, you in my prayers. You are in my prayers, baby. I hope you feeling much better today. I hope you feeling much better. And look who I have. I got our buddy, the creepy clown. So the creepy clown, I'm going to start every Sunday. We're going to do the clown of the day. So to Sunday's clown of the day is going to be Joshua Holmes. Joshua Holmes, yes, is the clown of the day. That's the clown of the day. This, I didn't realize, you know what? I was thinking, I'm looking around and I'm listening to what this young guy says. I was thinking he was an older guy. But he's not an older guy. Let me write that name down so I can. Holmes is clown of the day. So we're going to start giving out clown awards. And the clown of the day on Saints and Sinners Sunday is Joshua Holmes. Joshua Holmes gets the clown of the day. I can't wait until you get trolls. I cannot wait neither, because then we're going to start passing out them trolls, baby. And the queen is waiting. I'm working on that. I'm working on that troll song. I'm working on it. There are women changing their name to Holmes. They say he is Jesus in the flesh. Now, let me tell you something. That is some real brainwashing. That's some real brainwashing. That is some straight up fuckery. That's some straight up right there. When you can get a person, to put so much shit in your head that you want to change their name to theirs. You want to change it. Ain't that much fuckery in the world. Let me tell you something. If I'm going to change my name to anything, it's going to be Jesus. It's going to be Jesus. I'm not, no, honey. Ain't nobody you're not going to brainwash me like that. Oh, geez, that is scary. And they probably give him every dime they have. Yes. Let me tell you something. There are parishioners that will go broke, that literally will go broke to give all their money to these churches. They would give all their money to these churches. They will give that. They will forget about paying the rent. Because you know why? Because you got some of these pimping pastors at the pulpit that would say, don't worry about your rent. God said, don't worry about your rent. You got to take care of the church. You're supposed to take care of the church home. So don't worry about your rent. So, because he going to take care of you. So what they do is, well, God told the pastor not to worry about the rent. So I'm going to take the rent money and I'm going to give it to the pastor. Now, what real pastor is going to tell you not to keep a roof over your head? A real pastor is going to tell you to pay that goddamn rent, pay that light bill, pay that gas bill, make sure there's food in the house to feed your children, and whatever you have left over and you see fit to give to the church, that is what you do. That's what you do. But see, that's not good enough, because so the pastors, honey, the pastors want to be like the rap artists. They want to be like 50 Cent and all of them. Honey, the pastors, they want to wear big diamond blings and they want to be flashy, honey. They want to be, did y'all hear about what was that other pastor out of Atlanta that they was talking about Creflo Dollar? I used to watch Creflo Dollar every morning. Every morning I would get up, get the kids ready for school. I would turn that TV on and watch Creflo Dollar. Honey, they started talking about he was buying a plane. What the hell you need to buy a plane for? What do you need to buy a plane? We already seen his suits catered and everything. Honey, they don't care. Hey, Myra, I will have to find the story about the pastor, I think in Detroit, that has ATM machines in his church. He told parishioners to give $500. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? That don't make no sense. Thank you guys for coming in. And the queen didn't even put the crowns on. And you see, I'm wearing my crown for you guys today. I told y'all I was going to do something special for you. I told you I was going to do something special for you today. And the queen was not playing. I was not joking. We gonna put that up, and then you know I gotta put the angels. I gotta put the angels up. Let me get that out of there right quick. There we go. We got to have a crown, because a queen never tilts her crown unless it's to another queen, honey. That's how we gonna do it up in here. Is Matthew Stevenson from Chicago? I don't know. I don't know. That is a good question. Okay, what did I miss? Hey, A. Rice. Good evening again. A YouTuber named Leonard spoke on Joshua Holmes. Check him out. I heard about that, and I did check him out. When I saw this guy, I'm thinking like I said, I thought he was an older guy. You know, usually when you think about these slicksters, these pimping pastors, you think about, I'm thinking they in their 40s, late 40s or 50s. This guy, I'm looking at him like, damn, he looked like he about 25. He looked like he about 27, just talking all kind of bullshit and gibberish. I'm sitting up here like, how can these people fall for this stuff? How can grown women fall for this stuff? But you know what? It's not hard. It's not hard. I'm going to tell you why it's not hard. Anytime you can see the power that a YouTuber has, where the YouTuber can get thousands, hundreds, thousands of their subscribers to go against another YouTuber, to drag them to do whatever based on what they say out their mouth. It's so easy to manipulate people, especially when you got people that are looking for something. If you got people that are looking for something and you have folks that are vulnerable, and I mean those that are they're lonely. You know, they figure, I have nobody. I don't got nobody to talk to. I told y'all about this before. YouTube is their life. And I'm not just talking about the YouTubers. I'm not talking about the YouTubers, because we know it's their life, how they drag people and how they are in these YouTube streets. We know YouTube. I'm talking about some of the viewers, some of the subscribers. They have no one. YouTube is their family. And that is how it is in a church. And some of these churches, people go to church every day. They go 7 days a week. They go 7 days a week. You know why? Because that is their family. They don't have any, they have low self-esteem. They don't feel wanted. They don't feel loved. But guess what? If they go to that church and they give up $100, if they give up $200, they gonna try to find $300. They get that affection, that attention. Everybody wants some attention. Everybody wants some attention. And so these pastors, they get away with, find it. Find it. You got to take care of your church. This church need a new kitchen. This church, we need new appliances. And you all got, you're supposed to take care of your church home. So you go, and you got parishioners that that barely got food in their mouth, ain't even ate or nothing. But guess what? They gonna find that $500. When he say, I want 500 out of every member up in here, you gonna find a way. And if you can't get 500, bring in 250. And you might look at it like, damn, the light company told me to bring in 250. But when you get through listening to him, and you think that's your family, you gonna give your last. I forgot about the pastor who asked each parishioner for $1,000 each for his Rolls Royce. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? And guess what? I bet you at the end of the day, they were busting their ass. They was bending their backs to find that $1,000 to give to his ass. A lot of this crap is happening in Detroit. That's why I'm here, honey. Detroit got all the pimping past. Look, let me tell you something. I don't know if y'all watch Judge Mathis, but if you watch Judge Mathis, honey, Judge Mathis will tell you about the slickery that goes on in Detroit. He says all the time, he always asks them, where you from? Where you from? And when they say, because when they say I'm from Minnesota or, you know, something like that, I'm from Atlanta, he said, oh, I thought you was from Detroit. Because see, Detroit got them slicksters out there, and y'all don't know how we do it in Detroit. And then if some of them say they from Chicago or New York, he said, oh, you understand. It's just like, you understand, you know how it goes down. That's where they come from. That church went crazy. I can believe it. I can believe it. This is what we got to start. Let me tell you something. My question for today is, how much do you love yourself? That is a question that we never ask anybody. And thank you. I almost forgot. Thank you to the 5 that gave us the thumbs up. We got 19 watching. Come on. Y'all got to support the queen. The queen didn't came here. I got all fixed up for you, honey. Look, I brought in our special guest, honey, because we have clowned somebody for today. The clown of the day is Joshua Holmes in any of these trolls that try to slither up in here. And them snakes, I see you put up there, Myra. I got your baby for them snakes that's coming up in here. We ain't doing it. This ain't baseball. Don't come up in here with the shits or none of that stuff. We gonna escort you out. Today is, look, Saints and Sinners Sunday. We is talking about what is going on with the church. If you new and you just coming in, we talking about the pimping pastors and everybody. Yes, yes. Thank you, Myra. It is happening all over the world. Have you ever saw some of those African preachers in their mega churches? Yes. Yes, Iris, I've seen them. And the thing about it is, honey, not only do they want to have the biggest church, that's right, no BS today. Not only do they want to have the biggest churches and everything, honey, they want the homes to go along with it. They want the cars and everything to go along with it. Have you guys seen that reality TV show? Did y'all see that reality TV show with all the pastors? I think it was about 5 pastors in there. One of them was a female. And it showed all of their churches, how they got started. Hey, Andrea. Hey, love. They talked about how they was trying to build a new church. They talked about things that they needed. They needed to get their clothes. They like to take trips, honey. You saw the women. You would have thought the women was somebody from Love and Fucking Hip Hop. And these are church members. The church is that's the new game right there. That's the new game right there. That's how they playing it for. This is the reason why I told you, you guys, I don't give the church my money. No. When it comes to Christmas is coming up right now. The holiday season is coming up right now. And all of the churches, what are they asking for? They're asking for donations. They want money. They want checks. They want credit cards. They want toys. They want everything. Give that shit. If you know that you want to donate toys to somebody, don't take it to the fucking church. Don't take it to these churches. Go find a school. Go find a daycare center. Matter of fact, do what I do, honey. Let me tell you something. I collect toys. I collect toys for the kids, and I set up a table. I got me a folding table. I go to the most needed area that I can find. I set up a table there, and I just start giving them away. If the mom is with her kids, come over here and get some toys and stuff. I literally had folks trying to give me their medical cards, give me their IDs. Oh, you must be from a church. No, baby, I'm just a struggling mom trying to make it. And I know how it is when you go to the church and the churches say, well, if they're 13 or older, we don't give them toys. We don't give them anything. A 13-year-old still play with toys. So you mean to tell, hey, my kiddo too. Hey, love, I am so glad you back. And now the queen can tilt her crown to you. I am so glad that you're here. And I tell them that I don't think churches judge. They split families. They say that they're supposed to put the families together, but they split them apart. If you got 4 kids and 2 of the kids is over 13, only 2 is in Christmas stuff. The 13 and 14 or 15-year-olds ain't getting shit, ain't getting nothing. And it happened with my children several times over. And that's when I said, but they'll tell you, next Sunday, we're starting to collect toys. Next Sunday, come in, maybe each parishioner try to bring in 1 or 2 items. That's crazy. There are many wonderful churches, Gina. There are. But we ain't talking about the good churches, because the good churches speaks for themselves. We talking about the pimping pastor churches. But you're right. There are great churches. There are great churches. There are many, but you got to find them. Some churches start off great, start off good. I've been in them. Some of them start off great, wonderful. But then let something happen to you, honey, and you're going to see who they really are. You're going to see who they really are. My church, if you've been on here, Iris, I don't know if you went to church with me, but some of my people on here can tell every Sunday I got up, me and my daughter, from the time that I would get in that car, I was filming on my way, taking everybody to church. I told my viewers, I said, those of you that don't go, into a church, or you can't get there, I say, you ain't even got to brush your teeth. You can roll over out of bed, because the queen is going to take you to church. Every Sunday, I would take them to church. When the pastor said that, we need money, we having trouble, we having financial difficulty, I get that envelope. I put my money in that envelope, and I would show the envelope to you guys. And I would say, if you guys feel it in your heart, can you please donate to the church? Don't give it to me. Here's the address. Send it to the church. Send it directly to the church. Hello, Miss Gina. Love the crowd. Thank you, Shania. I did this especially for you guys. Yes, I've been there with you. Thank you, Myra. Myra been to church with me. Been there every day from the beginning. I even had started doing an after show. And the after show was for those that didn't get to see church or didn't have church with, and people was loving it. They was like, oh, thank you, queen. You took us to church. I haven't been to church so long. They love. I would go extra early so they can hear the choir. And we would do all that. And let me tell you what happened. And I still love this church, because it's not the church fault. It's the people in it. It's the people in it that's shady. I got sick. Couldn't go to church. Got sick. The kids got sick. I went in the hospital. Nobody called me. Nobody checked on me or anything. I got one text saying, Gina, we're going to be meeting up at such and such for lunch. We're talking about the next such and such that's going to be going on. We more than happy would like to invite you and have you there. I said to them, hey, First Lady, hey, love. I said to them, I'll try to make it. You know, let me see if I can make it. I couldn't make it because of my asthma. If you guys can hear me now, you hear my voice is not the same. My voice is kind of scratchy and everything because of the weather. So my allergy, I've been coughing and everything. Yep, she said, yep, that's right, you did. So I didn't get nothing from nobody. You want me to tell you what I got? I wind up getting a letter. Getting a letter in the mail. They sent me a letter in the mail. Did not, matter of fact, let me see if this letter, hold up. Let's see if I can find it. I thought I could find it, y'all. Sorry, I couldn't find the letter, but I thought I could probably find it. I thought I put it in my drawer. But anyway, so I wind up getting this letter. I'm 3 things at one time, so I'm in and out showing some love. Thank you, First Lady. I love you, boo. Thank you so much. Hi, Tina. Hi. Look, everybody tilting their crowns up in here. That's right. That's right. Come into the queendom. Come into the queendom, honey. That's how we doing it. Yes. Hey, my kiddos. I just love you to death. So, I get a letter sent to me and it's from the church. I'm thinking, oh, wow. They must have called, sending me a letter to check up on me. Oh, no. They didn't send a letter to check up on me. They sent me a letter, honey, telling me they didn't get my tithes and offerings. They said, we've seen that it's been a few Sundays that you have not been to church, and we have received your tithes and offerings. And basically, they were saying that, trying to make me feel guilty, that, you're supposed to be on board and you got to do this and you got to do that and everything else. And I'm saying, when I say it broke my heart, it broke my heart. I started crying immediately after I read that letter, because if you watched me, you knew what. That's so crazy. I never heard of any church doing anything like that. Oh, yes. These churches are something else. So if you watched me going to church every Sunday, you saw I was glowing, baby. Y'all see how the queen's glowing tonight? I was glowing. Do you understand me? I loved going to church. I loved my church. It crushed me because I didn't get one phone call from them. I didn't get one. No one called me to see why I hadn't been to church. They didn't call to say, Sister Gina, we see you missed a few Sundays. It's not always what you say, it's how you say it. We see you missed a few Sundays and, we haven't received any offerings or anything from you. Is everything okay? And I would have told them I was sick. My daughter was sick, going through some stuff. I had a lot of family issues. No, never got that. But they sent that letter. Broke me down. After that, I said, this ain't the church for me, because I never thought that this church was like that. In the beginning, they were calling. If you missed a Sunday, they would call to see how you were doing. If you did miss a Sunday, you had, your group for your area, for your Bible study area or whatever. They would just call you maybe once a month to just say, oh, how you doing? How is the family? I got none of that. No one called me. No one checked on me. Even to this day, Since I got that letter, I have not been back to that church, because you all let me know that it wasn't me that you was concerned with. It wasn't me that you cared about. It was what I could give you. So if I can't give you my money, y'all got a problem with it. So it's just fake. And the crazy part about it, if you saw me, I knew the pastor. The pastor know me by first name. Do you hear me? See my face, know me on a first name basis. That is how much I contribute to my church. So I told the pastor, I said, Pastor, I'm bringing parishioners with me. I'm bringing the church with me. They come. And he was even nice enough to say, he says, Gina, okay, that's nice. Great. Thank you. He said, next time, you know, let's know ahead of time, you know, if you're going to film. He said, because everybody doesn't want to be filmed. I said, oh, that's no problem. Okay. Tell me why. A week later, 1 week later, the pastor calls me. I'm at work, leaves me a voicemail and says, Gina, I want you to be in charge of the video crew. He said, I see that you like to you like to do, you know, the video thing, and you're really good at it. You're really good at on camera and stuff. He says, I would like you to be in charge of that. Give me a call. Now, you can call me to have me bring people into the church and let them, because we all know the big thing now is the TV. When these churches get on TV and these churches get these followers behind them, honey, that's all she wrote. You tithe your time when you gave rides. Yes. Yes, I did. Selfish and greed is not a good mix. It's not. And it literally hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings. Like, this is what you do? This is how you do? You guys didn't call now one time to ask to see if I was okay. But you sent me out a whole letter telling me about how I should be sending money, how I should be coming to church to do my tithes and offerings. But not one person called to see if I was okay, if my family was okay, if we were good. And it's so sad, because when a church starts off one way and you assume, wow, this is a great church, this is what they do, and you think this is, you know what, but people change down the line. They change down the line. That's why I always say, if you're new to my channel, go back and look at my videos, because I'm consistent. I'm consistent. If you see a YouTuber that is not consistent, when you go years back and then you go see now, why you still following them? Why you still listening to the shit that they say? Why you letting them give you orders and how you should act and who you should ride with? That's crazy. I would say, I am sorry that you have had a bad experience, Gina. I pray that you do not give up on church. I love my church and my pastor. You know what? Look, it's not the church, because I don't, you know, no disrespect. I don't give a fuck about the churches, because at the end of the day, God is the only person that I need to pray to and I need to cover. And I ask him upstairs when there's a problem in the church, because see, the flesh is weak. I'm going to church now. The flesh is weak. And your pastor, my pastor, everybody, they can fall to it. They can fall to it. So, but you have to be the stronger person. And when I say, I don't blame the church. I don't blame the church. I blame the people in the church. That's who I blame. I blame the people, because the people in the church, y'all run the church. Y'all run it. If you know you got a good standing with your parishioners and you know them on a first name basis, like I said, they know my name, they know my face, they know my children's name, and you know that you have not seen your parishioner that's regularly there, why you ain't picking up a phone to call? You can look her number up in the system. You can look up her address and stuff in the system and send out a letter. Yes, at any time they can fall. Anything, and it is great. God, amen. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord that you love your pastor and you love your church, and it is awesome. There are some great churches, but anyone can fall, because you know what? Because we all change. We all change. Have y'all seen, you notice that when there are smaller YouTubers when there's smaller you or a person that didn't have nothing and they were so humble and everything, and a lot of those smaller YouTubers, if you go back and you look at some of their videos, and you would see, oh man, they was funny, they was kicking it around, they was loving their viewers and everything. And when them motherfuckers started getting 50,000, 80,000, 100,000, 200,000 viewers, they changed. You see them on there talking about, all right, if y'all don't give anything, if y'all don't support, I ain't doing no videos no more. How you go from being humble to trying to make your subscribers and your viewers give you something that's supposed to be donated, that's supposed to be given out the kindness of their heart? Like I said, you go back, if you run across someone that's new, if you run across someone's channel and they're bashing another person, that's not where you want to be. If you go, that is so true, my kiddos. What did my kiddos say? God does not exist in a building. Thank you. Thank you. Say that again. Say that. Amen. Preach to the choir. Did y'all hear in the back? Yes. He doesn't. He's not in no building. God is everywhere. Everywhere. And so you let me tell you something. Another church that I went to out in Tinley Park. Love this church. Tinley Park, Illinois. I went to this church. How I fell in love with the church, because the pastor, I saw me in my pastor. See, you fall in love with your pastor when you see yourself in your pastor. And he would use himself as an example. Look, let me tell you something. Run from the motherfucking hills when you go to those churches that sit there and say, such and such did such and such. You need to change your life. Oh, we got such and such crackheads up in here. Oh, he used to be a dope dealer. And woo, woo, woo. They always go on and talk about what John, Jane, Judy, Joe, all them did. But you never hear any example about the shit that the pastor did in their life. If a pastor can't tell you his wrongs, how he gonna make sure that you do right? Like I said, the reason I share with you all my testimony is because if you know where I've been, you can understand where I'm going. So if your pastor don't share with you where they came from, how is he going to make sure he's leading you on the right track moving forward? And this particular pastor, oh my God, he talked about how when he got this church started in the beginning, and how they started with just 5 people and they was doing it out of their homes, and then how it just grew to 10 and 20 and 30 and 50, and then eventually they had to rent a little small space, and then that space got bigger. And he talked about when he would saw when the devil was coming for him and he was backsliding, and he said when he would see a cute little girl over there, he had his wife picking up women. This is what the pastor telling us this in church, honey. He says, I had my wife. I was using my wife to go. Perfect. Love it. Yeah. I had my wife going and picking up different ladies in the congregation. When I heard that, I said, oh shit, this is church for me. This is church for me, because my pastor, he ain't telling me about my backsliding. He's telling me about what he does. And that is what I loved about that church. I went there every day, all day. Thursday, he told us to come. Whenever he told us to be there, I was there. Do you understand me? If I didn't have a quarter to give and all I had was 3 pennies in my purse, I took them 3 pennies and I put it in there and I say, Lord Jesus, help it to grow. And that was all I had, but I always gave something. And he was great. After church, he was that pastor that would come and he would shake your hand. He would give you hugs. His wife was right beside him. It wasn't like he was talking behind her back. Every time he said everything, she was right there. And they seemed so humble and they seemed so loving. And guess what? The church got bigger and it got bigger. And it got bigger, and they start getting brand new stuff, and they start buying new different things and fixing the church up, and the pastor was getting a new car, and you see the wife getting a new car, and she's starting to dress better, honey. She must have got a makeup artist, because the face was beat. The face was beat. Everything was good. Next thing you know, honey, she flossing. She flossing, honey, all over the place, just looking wonderful. And then came that time when I was down on my luck. So where do you go? You go to your church. That's the first person you go to, is your church. You know what they told me when I went to the office? Oh, you come back. We got to look up your tithes and offerings before we can help you. They didn't sugarcoat it. We got to look up your tithes and offerings before we help you. When they was giving out Christmas gifts, they didn't give out Christmas gifts to the needy, to those that needed. They gave out Christmas gifts and things to those based on their tithes and offering. Where we do that at? What church we do that at? Because when you were struggling, we were there with you when you were struggling. Your congregation is there with you when you're struggling. So you mean to tell me when I start struggling and I can no longer give to you, I don't get shit? I get no help. I get no services, baby, back. It's baby back. No, they the motherfucking clowns. These motherfucking clown ass churches. But they want to brainwash you. They don't want you to pay a light bill. They don't want you to pay rent. They don't want you. They want you to go without doing. Because guess what? God gonna take care of that. God gonna have. Anytime there is a church that tells you not to cover your bills, not to feed your family, they can't give to you when the holiday season is coming around because you ain't been there to give. Guess that is a pimping church. That's a pimping church. I am not a weak woman. I believe in God, not my pastor. Amen. Amen. I know the word and do not follow any man. My pastor has not given me reason to mistrust him. Trust me. And that is awesome. That is wonderful. And you know what? And I pray, Iris, I pray that he never do. I pray to God that he never, ever gives you a reason, because it might not necessarily be you. It could be somebody else. But I pray, honey, and if that is the best church there and he's there, because there are very few churches that is rock solid. You know what I mean? It's very few churches that are rock solid. And there are some churches that they start off rock solid, but then they loosen up and they get weak and they get greedy. And that's what's sad. That's what's so sad, because if you're someone like Iris, someone like me, that love their church, that put all into their church, that was willing to help and go out their way, because you don't get paid for this. You're giving up your time and you're donating. You're donating your services and whatever else that you have. And then when you see that they are not for you, it's a terrible feeling. It's a terrible feeling. This is why a lot of people stay away from the church. Exactly, Shania. This is the very reason you have so many people that say, honey, I don't go to no church. My church is at home. My church. Jay Wilson has church right on YouTube every Sunday. He do church. I think he said at 2:00. Every Sunday he does church. And guess what? People criticize him. They criticize him for bringing the word. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. If you can get it where you can get it, baby, get that Bible. My Bible right over there on my nightstand. Every time I feel some type of way, I need to pray, I need to read, I need to hear the word, I go over there. Because like we say, God, a church is the church itself. That's not God. The people in it, that's not God. The pastor, that's not God. All I can do is pray for those women that Joshua Holmes brainwashed. Talking about he Jesus. Get your ass up out of here. I got more respect for you if you said, oh, Jesus is speaking through him or something like that. Oh, or he's bringing me close to Jesus. But y'all talking about he Jesus and y'all want to change y'all name to his last name. Why you ain't changing your name to Jesus? Why you ain't changing your last? If you want to change your name to Jesus. Don't let somebody sit there and brainwash you. It's crazy. It is no longer a church, but it's a religious cult. That's what I said. I said that's a cult. You're right. You're right. I have left more than one church. And you know what? And God brought you, Iris, and God directed you to a church now that is real, that you say you love your church, you love the parishioners, you love your pastor. So you left more than one and you finally found a good church, honey. That's a blessing, because I'm praying for God to lead me to one. I'm praying for the Lord to lead me to one. But until then, I have church right here with you guys every Sunday night. I was going to a church and the first lady wanted to say something before second service. She said that she needed everybody to dig deep because the first collection was short. I was done. Look, I would have grabbed my purse. Let me grab creepy clown, and I would have exited the door. I would have ran up out of there, honey. They would have been like, what's she running for? Because I'm running away from the devil. I'm running away from the devil because the devil is in the pulpit. The devil is in the pulpit. I'm running away from the devil. Let me grab my kids. Look, y'all follow me. We running up out of here. Because that's ridiculous. That's crazy. Hey, Tosh Time. I'm on the road, but I had to tell you that crown is perfect for you. Thank you, love. I told you guys I had something perfect that I was doing for you guys. Didn't I tell you? I told you the queen was going to look beautiful and I was going to have it together, honey. Look, this is for you. This is for you all. I had to do something special for you. And we got the creepy clown now because Joshua Holmes is the clown of the day. So on Sundays, we're going to be crowning somebody the clown of the day. Shania have seen that too. Queen Crystal King is in the house. Hey, Queen. Hey, Queen. Let me show you some love. I'm glad that you was able to make it. Oh, hail to the queen. That's right. That is right. That is right. Look, Tosh, look, I gotta have a clown now. We gotta have the creepy. I had to bring him out because I said we talking about Saints and Sinners Sunday, and today's topic is pimping pastors. So the pimping pastors get they get the clown of the day. They get them clowns, honey. Those are clowns behind the pulpit. Them clowns behind it. So we gotta You act like a clown, you walk like a clown, you do clown shit. You a clown. You a clown, honey. And this ain't no circus here. We don't allow clowns in this circle. This ain't no circus here. No. We ain't doing. Y'all know I got my ice. The queen, I got my ice. I got everything right here. I came prepared. That clown facial expression is hilarious. Greetings, kings and queens. Crystal say, at that church, they felt that they were so big that you couldn't even talk to them after service just to say I enjoyed the service. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? That's crazy. Did y'all see the young lady at Potter's house? Because that was all over YouTube. That was all over YouTube. Actually, one of the family members contacted me and wanted me to do a video about what happened in Potter's house, where they jumped on her and was fighting her in the church and kicked her out of the church. That was, oh my God, that was crazy. Queen Gina, I see you wearing your crown. Looking good, Queen. Thank you. Thank you, Crystal. My husband's pastor wanted to charge us $500 to marry us in front of our family. He even wanted more money from the church, and since he did not get what he wanted, he started throwing chairs. Honey, look, I'm running from the devil. I keep telling y'all, honey, y'all going to these circuses, y'all going, because these churches, that's what they are. They circuses. They are circuses, and the goddamn pastors is the clowns. I'm not doing no circus shit. I don't even like clowns, honey. And when my kids ask, my kids don't even go gaga goo goo over the goddamn circus anymore. I'm not doing that. If you cannot show me that you love and care about your parishioners as they love and care for you, I'm out. I'm out. And I feel the same. You saw that video, A. Rice? Yes, it was horrible. She was screaming and hollering and everything and told them to leave her. And then they went and lied about it. She got it all on video. Then they go and lie about it because that's what they do. You in the church. You're supposed to be a church of God. And guess what? It was all over. It was all over because somebody wanted to take her spot in the church. Because she does the Sunday call. You know, she do the morning call service or whatever, what have you. And someone else who was a friend of a friend, because you know, oh, y'all know the church got cliques. Now let's not get on talking about the cliques in the church, because the church got cliques. And if you're not in a certain clique, they turn on you. And that's what happened. They turned on this young lady. So they thought they kicked her. Well, we told you not to get up there on stage. We told, who the hell is you to can't nobody tell me shit but God, but the Lord himself. Now, if the pastors say, I would prefer for you not to do Sunday call, I would prefer for you, you know, to sit just in the front or over to the side, I can understand. But the rest of you, I run nothing. Y'all don't run nothing. That young lady slipped to injuries as well. Yeah. Oh, I meant to say suffered injuries. Yes, she did. She did. Whatever happened to going to church to worship God, it's all a competition now, and people worship the pastors. Yes, they worship the pastors more. They don't worship God anymore. They worship the pastors. They envy the first lady. They envy the first lady. They envy the clique that falls around them, because if you ain't in that clique that stands close to the pastor or sits close to the first lady, you ain't nobody. So everybody is fighting, is clawing their way. They clawing their way up to that position because they want that position. That's crazy. Yes, you are on point, Miss Gina. The devil has his little minions and infidels. Thank you, TC. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. This has been going on for a long time. Very long time, First Lady. Very long time. I went to church with my friend and was charged $25 for a plate I could have paid $5 for at Denny's. Ain't that something, touchdown? And wait, have you been? Let me tell you what happened to me. I was going to the church, going back, and I was driving. We was driving an hour or so because I was still going to that same church, and I was bringing my kids. And like I said, I didn't have much money, but I loved and cared for my church so much that I wanted to be able to put at least $5 in. I said, dang, if I could save at least, if I had $10, I would put $5 in my gas tank and I will hold on to that other $5. So this particular day, the children says, Mom, we hungry. Can we eat something? And I said to the kids, well, we'll just eat something at church, because we was going to night service. You know, night service is at 6 o'clock. We was going to night service. I said, well, we'll eat at the church. I said, you know, they'll give y'all a plate or some chips or something, because the church usually, you know, they always give the kids chips and juice or something like that. And you can get, you know, so I get there. I want to hold on to my $5 because I want to put the $5 in church. So I asked the lady, I said, you know, can I get, you know, a plate of food, you know, the kids could share, whatever. She was like, oh, $10. How many you got? 10. Okay, that'll be $50. I said, $50. I said, I don't have $50. I said, do you think all I have is $5? And I'm telling her, I just want to put that $5 in church. And so she says, no, you got to pay for plates. And I said, well, can you, you know, see it in your heart? Maybe you can give us one plate and I can let the children share it. You don't have to give me anything. I won't eat. This is a church, y'all. This is a church. Yes, because they was charging us $10 a plate, Tosh time. She was charging me $10 a plate. So it was $10 for me, and it was $10 for each of my children. Yes. And I asked her, could she see it in her heart to donate one plate for my kids so my children can share? We talking about 4 kids, so that they can share one plate of food. And that lady said, nope, sorry, I can't do that. I can't do that. Do you know I broke down? I was crying because the kids were so hungry. So what I did, I prayed. I said, Lord, forgive me. I took the $5. I bought a couple of bags of chips, and whatever was left over in change from that money, I put in church. And it broke me down because I'm just like, wow, you know, I love this church. I'm here for them. You would let children go hungry in the church? In the church, you would let children go hungry? You're supposed to help. You're supposed to encourage. You're supposed to do what you can. That shit that you making and charging us $10 for was donated. That food was donated. It broke me down ever since then. And then again, I said, okay, I gotta give it a chance. I can't fault all the churches for what this church did. And so, I just prayed on it. I stopped going to that church until I found me another church. But it seems at some point they all start to travel down that road of fuckery. I'm just calling it like how I see it. I'm speaking on my opinion. I'm not speaking on all churches or whatever, but I'm saying all of the churches that I have personally been to and was a member. Oh, let me tell you, was a member, honey. I went through the classes and all, because if you're a member, you got to go through classes. You got to do certain things to be a member of that church. And it hurts because this is how you treat your members. The same way with this church. I'm a member of that church. I'm not just somebody that just go regularly every Sunday. I'm a member. Y'all don't check up on your members. You don't see how your members are doing. It's crazy. It's a fashion show. These people are poor. They need to put their money into their bills and their families, but they put the money into their pastors driving Bentleys and Gator shoes. Crystal, you right. You are right. Tosh Time say $50. What the fuck? Yep. They rarely have programs to help, boom, the homeless because they're too busy helping themselves. Boom. Why you think I came with the Homeless Penny Project? That was the reason why I started the Homeless Penny Project, because when you bring your change and you bring your items and everything to the church, they don't help the homeless. They don't help those parishioners or those members in the church that need it. They help themselves and their families and their cliques. Hey to everyone in the chat that I inadvertently missed. Thank you. All of these so-called churches are steeped in lies and deception. Every damn last one of them. I hear you, TC. I hear you. Like I said, I speak on the ones I went to, and every single one of them I went to was on some fuckery. Eventually, even if they didn't start out that way, they eventually, walked down that road. The message gets out faster about the crooked churches, but there are some churches who have trusted servants who worship God and help the people. And you know what, Crystal? I swear to you, I pray every night. I pray every night that the Lord will send me to that church. I'm still looking for it. Like, Lord Jesus, let me drive, because it don't necessarily have to be a big church. It can be a little small church that's over in somewhere, and God might just say to you or say to me, go walk in that church. Go walk in that church, because those are the people there that are for God, that they're for God. Miss Gina, they were wrong for trying to charge you $50 like that. Did you end up finding another church? Yeah, I left them and I had found another church. But that's what I'm saying. I found another church, and the other church I found wound up being on fuckery too. Eventually, it was like this. They were okay as long as, when you're on your feet. Like when I was on my feet and I didn't need anything and I was able to help donate, because I'm good at donating. Let me tell you something. I'm that church member that when everybody else say they don't feel like going out knocking on doors, I'm that church member that will go and knock on doors, honey. I truly believe closed mouths don't get fed. So I'm that church member that would say, you know, I go to such and such church. Can you please donate? Can you please come there? Can you? I always do whatever I can. I'm always the first to arrive at church and the last to leave. And you would know that just by if you watched my videos when I was filming at the church. But it was like when things happened and my life took a turn, or it shifted, or something went down, or went wrong in my family, don't the church say, come to us, we're family, we're going to take care of our own? So when I would go there to ask for that help and try to get them to help to take care, you know, of me, because I'm a member and everything, I got turned away. Oh no, we can't help you. Let me look. Let me look and see, you know, what you how much you donated for the month, and we'll get back to you. Where we do that at? I thought if you needed help and you're a member of that church, if you're a parishioner of that church, we help everybody. Because when that pastor is in that pulpit and he preaching, he say, ain't one person over another. Ain't no one. God looks at everybody the same. We all the same. I don't care if you gave $1 or if you gave $100. God is thankful for everything. God is thankful. God is grateful. But the pastor in the church ain't. The pastor in the congregation gonna let you know where you stand. Fuck up in your church and need something. Get fired from your job, or laid off from your job, or can't pay your rent or your bills, and see how quickly they are ready to write a check for you. I never understood how a pastor can pull up in the Bentley, can pull up in with handmade suits and all of this kind of stuff, and his members are suffering. His members are suffering, and people don't even, you got these folks begging and begging and begging for help. And you got the congregation, you got the folks that's working in the office and everything else, they telling you, you got to wait, we got to get back to you, because we got to see. We have to see what you have given us before we will give unto you. That's crazy. That don't make no damn sense. Where we do that at? Where we do that at? Y'all, you have no love. There's no love. You have no love for your people. You have no love, you know, for these folks that's coming into this church struggling. They struggling. It don't make no sense. Did y'all hear about that other church, that other pastor? I can't think of his name, but he wound up getting indicted, and they was talking about his suits and how much his suits cost. This guy got Armani suits and all kind of stuff, and was going on trips and everything else. And they was going over, black pastor, and they was going over all his records and everything, and was saying, well, why did you feel that you need that? Oh, you had to have $2,000 suits to go on a business trip. He was getting so caught up in his lies and everything. Oh, you had to have a new car to go such and such just to be dropped off. It was crazy. It was crazy. It's sad, you know, because the church is supposed to be a place where you can all go and come together and pray and be there for each other and help each other and encourage each other. It ain't supposed to be a fashion show. Honey, everybody trying to outdress everybody, everybody trying to outdo everybody, everybody trying to kiss everybody's ass because they want to be with the church clique. You got bullies in the church. You got bullies. I never knew that there was bullies in the church until I was watching stuff, until I was seeing it. Bullies in the church. Now, you know, God is turning over. God is doing flips. Y'all wondering why this world is going to hell in a handbasket. You wondering why we are suffering and going through all this shit that we do, because God's saying y'all asses is getting out of hand. Y'all asses is getting out of hand. You know, y'all, you all are not, you know, you falsifying, false testing, false pleading, doing everything else. It is all about the pastor, you. It's about him, and the more he can get, and the much more he can get. And if Creflo Dollar got a plane and went and bought a plane, and you're an up and coming pastor, you know, your church is just starting to grow, and you trying to get where Creflo Dollar is. You know, you trying to get up there where Potter's house is, and everything. You telling them, y'all got to give. That's why Joshua Holmes, he don't give a damn about them. He cares about himself. He's trying to grow. He's trying to get up there with the big pimps of the church. That's what he's trying to do. They're trying to get up there with the big pimps of the church, because that's all they are. That's why it's important to never put someone on a pedestal. Thank you, Tosh. Exactly. Thank you. Please don't give up. There is a church home for you and your family. Until then, continue to trust God. Raise your children accordingly, and put God first. Always, Crystal. Always. Let me tell you something. Everything that I do, I put God first. Everything that I do, everything that I say, I put God first. I pray, because one thing I know about my Father, he is always on time. One thing I know about my Father, he always got me covered. The one thing I know about my Father, any and everything that I do, if I do with him in mind first, it ain't gonna do nothing but prosper. These are things that I know. This is why my children are so humble. People say to me all the time, y'all see them, wow, your kids are so humble. Your children are so respectful. Man, your kids are so happy. The first thing somebody says to me all the time is that my children seem happy. They smile, laugh all the time. What happened when y'all saw my grandbaby? My G-baby, she gone now. But when y'all saw my G-baby on camera, the first thing somebody said was, oh, Queen, she looks so happy. She seems, that was the first time when I put her on camera, the first time they said, she looks so happy. You know why? Because that's God. That's God floating through my babies. That's God floating through my family. Let me tell you something. My son, 31 years old, big as ever, whatever, honey. I don't care who around, where he at or whatever. Before he pick up a spoon, a fork, a knife, or anything, honey, he praying. He praying. He prays in the car. He prays. His baby mama was just as she said, boy, the one thing I know about that boy, I don't know nobody that pray more than him. I don't know nobody that pray more than him. You know why? Because he got that from his mother. That's what I taught him. So I know I don't have to be in this building. I have to be in that building to feel God, to know God, because God is wherever you are. I pray. That's what saved me in that car accident. I know this, because every time I would get in my car, I would pray. I would pray over my car. That's why every time I walk up out of here, I pray over my home. I pray over my children. You know the reason why that raggedy ass van that's out there today, when I got up this morning, let me tell you, it was like it didn't even want to crank up. My van was like it didn't even. I said, oh, Jesus, don't do this to me. I said, now, you know, I got to take these babies to, because I had to take the boys to the doctor this morning. I told you we had to be at the doctor at 9 o'clock this morning. I said, devil, bag off. That's just what I said. The boys looking at me. I said, devil, bag off. I said, God, you know I need to get these babies to this doctor's office. I tried it again. That sucker cranked right up. Cranked right up. The boys were saying they were cold and everything because you don't have any heat. They turned, I turned the heater on. It didn't blow out. It didn't work. I said, well, Lord Jesus, you know what? I hope it pop in again or whatever, but you started the car up. You getting us there. Just get us back home. We didn't worry about the heat another time. And literally, when we got through, we came out of the doctor's office and everything. The car started right up. You know, the van started right up. So I thank God. I thank God that at least he's starting it up. He's on time. He's there. He's there when I need him. He's there when I need him. So I know as long as I ask him, Lord Jesus, can you find me another church home? Can you find me a church home that is loving, caring, honest? Because, honey, you got to be specific now when you pray to the Lord. You got to be specific in what you want when you pray to the Lord. And so That's what I do every day. And who knows, one day I might be driving down that road, driving down that block or that street, and all of a sudden the Lord probably tell me, walk in that church, right? Pull over in that park right now, stop. Because that's how Jesus worked. That's how Jesus worked. You can be in the grocery store, and all of a sudden you might hear in your head, stop and go over there and get that lady $20. And you wondering, why Jesus want me to give this strange woman 20? I don't know this woman. Why Jesus want me to give this woman $20? And you sitting up here and you thinking in your head, it's still in your head, go give that woman $20, but you ignore it. So you go down the other aisle and you wondering, why I keep running into this woman? Why I keep running? You know why? Because that lady don't have enough to feed her family. She don't have enough. So you listen to what Jesus tell you. I'll never forget when we were in Atlanta and we was driving home. And we barely made it home. We was driving home. So before we was leaving Atlanta, right up the block from my sister's house, I said, let me stop for gas. I stopped for gas. My husband says, I'll go in and pay for the gas and I'll pump the gas. He said, you don't have to get out, because I was driving. I like to drive at night. I'm an all-night driver. I drive at night when the sun come up. Anybody else can take over. So he goes into the gas station, and when he as he walking into the gas station, before he gets to the door, this lady walks up to him, and I see him and the lady talking, but I can't hear what they're talking about. So when he comes back out, I said, what happened? What did that lady say to you? He says, oh, she said, God told me to pay for your gas. I said, what? He said the woman walked up to him and said, God told me to pay for your gas. And I said, well, what did you say? He said, I told her, no, thank you. That's okay. I got it. We got it. I said, all right. Guess what happened? We get all the way to state line. Before you cross in state line, Indiana, into Chicago, I run out of gas. I got no gas. I'm asking everybody, y'all got some money? Y'all got some money, because I need about at least $5, $10 more to get. Now, if he had allowed that lady to give us that blessing, we would have had the money all the way home. And I said, man, God was covering us and you blocked the blessing. You turned it away. And I never forget, this woman told me, I gave her a lift and she was trying to give me $20. And I said, no, I didn't do it for the money. No, she said, baby, you take this money. Don't block your blessing. Don't block. And this was before that app. So I told my husband, I said, you blocked our blessings. So she told you that God told her to buy our gas. That was because God was trying to make sure we made it all the way home. And we didn't. And tell you how God worked. In my ashtray, I keep a bunch of change in there. So in my ashtray, I think I had about $3, $4 in change there. My daughter-in-law, I think she pulled up about $2. So together with all of us, I think we wound up getting maybe $7, $8 we was able to get to put into so I could put some more gas in the car, and that got us the rest of the way home. But God is always on time. Always on time. You know, he always on time. So I don't fret. I just keep praying no matter what, good, bad, whatever, wrong, right, when I'm stressed out or what. I know I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep doing it. My soul is just as important as the first ladies and the pastors. So when I hear a church talking about money over giving your life to Christ, it's time to go. I hear you. Never give up on God. Never. No, you can't. You can't. Hello, happy Sunday. Hello, Brittany. I always thought the first place to go to for refuge and help was the church. I thought that too. I literally, my kiddo, I thought that too. Like, you're supposed to go to your church home, because they always say this is your church home, right? They always say this is your church home. If you don't have anywhere else to go, this is your church home. You know what that is? A lot of them, clown fuckery. Clown fuckery bullshit. It's your church home as long as you're giving. As long as you're giving, as long as you're donating your time, as long as you're helping out, as long as you're making them look good, it's your church home. But when you need help and support and encouragement from your church home and you go to them for that, that's it. That's the end of it. That's it. I remember your grandbaby took my job saying, love, peace, and chicken grease. Yes, she did. She sure did. She had so much fun. She loved when all of you guys put the emojis there. Oh my gosh, she just talked about that just all day long. She loved it. My son introduced me to a church that prayed me through my breast cancer. To this day, I love that church. Amen. 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 Like I said, and I'll say it again, there are good churches. There are good church people there. And again, I'm going to say it again. I don't think the problem is the church itself. It's not the problem, because that's just the building. That's just mortar and brick and wood and all of that kind of stuff. And that's all it is. The people in it makes the church what it is. The pastor, that's why we all follow him. He's the king. He's supposed to be the king. And the first lady is the queen. So all of us, we supposed to make them look good. We supposed to make sure that the king and queen have what they need as leaders of our church. This is the reason why we don't eat until the pastor eats. Just like when we had our picnic. And I videotaped when we went to the church picnic and everything. We couldn't eat. We couldn't even pray. We couldn't do anything because we had to wait until the pastor came. You got to wait until the king gets there. When the king gets there, okay, now it's time to pray. When he says now everybody can eat, then everybody can eat. This is the reason why I'm about to venture off a little bit, but this is the reason why that man, your husband, your boyfriend, or whoever at your house is supposed to be the king, and they say he's supposed to get the first meal first. If you ain't treating him like a king and you treating him like he a piece of shit, you don't feel some type of way when he start acting shitty. That's the problem that we have. We dehumanize our men. We dehumanize our men. We make them, when my son come up in here, when my boys and them come around or whatever it is, honey, I let them, they kings. I'm raising kings up in here. Right now, they young prince. They young prince. When I get out, my son, the one that came up in front, he gets mad when I open the car door back for myself. He gets, Ma. I said, what? I'm sorry, I forgot. He gets upset. You know why? Because that's a king. That young, that prince right there, that prince that I'm raising into a king is saying, Mother, I'm supposed to open the door for my queen. You're a queen, Mom. You ain't supposed to be touching the door for yourself. You know what I hate? I hate when I pull up to the gas station and I see the man sitting in the car. Sitting in the car, not doing nothing, but the woman got to get out and pump her gas. She got to get out and open the door for herself. She got to get out and wash her window. Please, my baby's been washing my car windows and open the doors for me and shit since they can walk and talk. Okay? Since they can walk and talk. We got to make it better. We got you, everybody, you know your part. Just like in a church, that the pastor knows his part. Okay, the pastor know when fuckery is going on in the church. Don't think he don't. Don't think he don't. The pastor knows when the first lady is creating bullshit. Okay, don't think he don't. Don't think he don't. Don't think that they ain't in cahoots together. I told you, I went to a church where the pastor said, I had my wife bringing me women. He said, I had my wife bringing me women. I had her going to hotels and stuff. He said they would be in the mall, and if it was somebody he was interested in, he would send his wife over there to get them. This stuff go on in the church all the time. You think by accident you hearing about these pastors molesting these children for years? These men, there are men now in their 30s and 40s talking about how the pastor's been molesting them. You see now and hear now where the pastor molested the choir girl and different things like that. This stuff is not by accident. It's not by accident. This the game. The game that they play. Wants to be like this. Everybody want to be like Potter's house, honey. Everybody want to be. And if you watch Potter's house, honey, you know that congregation is big. He got two huge churches, not one, two. Okay, Creflo Dollar, you seeing them every day, every Sunday. You seeing them on TV, honey, and then nice fancy suits and everything else. And here you got a parishioner walking up in there like this, ain't even got a jacket, ain't even got a sweater or nothing, and they won't give you anything. They won't give you. What happened to the days of the churches? I remember growing up that if you needed a coat, they had a whole room or box or container with coats in it, and they'll say, go ask, Sister Susan to give you a coat for that baby. If you came to church and you needed a newer dress because your dress was worn or messed up, they had a whole room full of dresses and stuff, and they would say, go ask Sister Susan to find something that you can wear. Matter of fact, tell Sister Susan, and this would be the first lady, honey, would say, tell Sister Susan to give you 2 dresses, give you a couple of dresses so you will have one, and let me know when you need anything else. Honey, now the first lady won't even talk to you if you don't look like shit. Honey, if you ain't stepping out of love and hip hop, she ain't fucking with you. If your hair ain't did, if your nails ain't did, honey, if you ain't driving a nice car, honey, Sister Susan ain't messing with you. First lady ain't fucking with you. This is what goes on every single day. Every single day. Some churches start off humbly, but when the money rolls in, they change. I just said that. Just like someone playing all their life for financial blessings hits the lottery and lose their damn mind. Crystal, say it again. I just said that. I said, and it's not just them. I used the example too. I said with YouTubers. It's the same way with the YouTubers. YouTubers start off and they only got what? 1,000 subscribers, 800, 200, 300, and they start off and they humble, and they love their viewers. You can tell they're enjoying it, and then as they grow, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, then you start feeling the bitchiness. Then you start seeing the bitchiness. You start changing. That's why when my subscribers, my family, they asked me how long. Someone asked me yesterday, Queen, how long have you been on YouTube? I said, baby, go look back. I've been on YouTube for years, over 10 years. Just go back and look at my videos. I just got serious about it the last 2 years. The last couple of years, I've started to get serious, but I was always loading up content. I was always doing videos. I was always showing my family. I remember I used to talk every night and go on live and stuff every night, or do videos, and you can go back and see them. Go back 3, 4, 5 years, and I had no viewers. I was lucky if I had 1 or 2 people that would view me, and I would still be on every night. You know why? Because it's my passion. It's my passion. This is what I love to do. I love to talk. I love to educate. I love to preach. I love more than any of that shit to share my testimonies. I love to share my testimonies. I love to do story time, honey. I may one day just do a whole video just based on story time, because as much as I love to hear it, as much as I love to share it, you guys love to hear it. You know why you love to hear it? Because the queen is real. Queen, I'm telling it to you from my heart. I'm telling it to you from my soul. And one thing, when you hear somebody tell you something and it's the truth, and they went through those struggles, you can hear them talk all day. I can sit and listen to a person's testimony about their struggles and how they overcame them until the sun come up. until the sun come up. Because guess what? I'm that one that's sitting over here taking notes. I'm taking notes because I want to be a better person. I do not follow YouTubers. I follow content. Hello. Hello. And that's how you got to be, because you got to be real particular if you smart about what YouTubers that you follow, because these YouTubers, like we talked about Joshua Holmes being the coach. We talked about how it's the coach and all of that. We gotta these YouTubers is the same way. It's a cult. They making their followers do every goddamn thing up under the sun. You know, they making they subscribers in them do everything up under the sun. You know that's not right. They know that's not. You know what I was doing last night? Well, I shouldn't say last night. This morning. I want y'all to see. Taking notes. Taking notes. Sitting up here to show you how serious I am. Taking notes. I was up here doing this all this morning. I was looking up content on YouTube, and there was this channel, and it's called alux.com, and they had on there about 15 skills to develop to be rich. You see, I wrote all 15 of them down. 15 skills to develop to be rich. 15 ways to make $1 million. Honey, I'm taking notes. How to build a app, because I wanted to know. I told you I was interested in building the app. It said 15 sacrifices you need to be rich. When you serious about something in your life, you serious about something that you want to do, you got to do your research. If you serious about a church, you serious about this church that you want to go to and you interested, you got to do your research on it. You got to ask the members, congregation, how do they feel about this church? How long have they been going to this church? If you like a YouTuber, if you like a particular YouTuber, do your research on it. That's why I told, when kiddos came in, I told her, I said, honey, check out some of my videos. I said, check my videos out. Go back. I said, don't check the one I did yesterday, last week, last month. Go back. You know what she told me? I already checked you out. I've been sitting in the background. I watched several of your videos. She was like, you right. You have been consistent. She ain't the first person that says, anybody that come on here, I tell them, go check my videos out. Don't think that this is something that I'm just doing Sunday for Saints and Sinners Sunday. Don't think that this is something that I'm just doing for Monday Madness. No, this is how I've been for years. For years. You go back and you check and you do your research. Then when you research that person and you see, oh, wow, this YouTuber been consistent. This YouTuber is pretty cool and this and that. Then I could see you following them. Then I could, but when they start being different and changing drastically, all of a sudden, you're supposed to run. You ain't supposed to stay there. First Lady say researching is important, very important. Yes, Queen Iris, you're absolutely right. Yep, she's right. You follow the content that you want to hear, and when you follow the content and you like it, and that YouTuber is talking, you know, like I said, when you can see yourself in them. I like to go to a church and talk to a pastor and engage with the pastor and the First Lady, that I can see myself in them, that they're sharing that. Kings and queens, I have to go now. I'm getting my apartment ready for an inspection tomorrow, but I enjoyed chatting with you all. I love you, Crystal. Have a blessed night. Hey, beautiful, just stopping in to say hello. Hey, Siri, how you doing, love? I would like to add that Miss Gina, Queen of Talk, was my very first YouTuber that I subbed to. And for that, she will always have my respect. Thank you, Crystal. Ooh, look, the queen got to tilt her crown to you. Okay, like I said before, the queen only tilts their crowns to other queens. And I was the one, when y'all see Crystal King says, Queen Crystal King is in the house, I was like, oh no, honey, we got to put a queen in front of that. We got to put a queen in front of that. You the queen up in here. Yes. Love, peace, and chicken grease. I love you, queen. Love you, love you, love you. And that's how it is that you got to do. I got to post the crowns. Y'all know I put the crowns up. This is how you gotta, you keep the family tight. Have a wonderful night, Crystal. Siri say, this is how you keep the family tight. This is how this is how we stay together. This is how we keep other YouTubers from having to come in and trying to break us up or tear us apart and everything, by continued support. By continuing supporting each other, continuing to encourage each other, continuing to help each other, continuing it. Like last night, everybody was helping me and everybody told me, I said, y'all, look, the queen is gonna hook it up. I'm gonna have something special for you guys. And so I did this. I went and I found my crown, honey. I went and I got the clown. Okay. So this is I do something special for you. You got, everybody was helping me. Everybody was telling me, okay, queen, go get a different, light bulb. Queen, put the, light in front of you. Do this and that. They're helping. I told you, I said, shoot, I know I need a new laptop. I know I need a new camera. All of that stuff, it comes in time. And when your people support you, you can give them better content. You can do better, So folks come in last night at the end of my super chat. I was almost going to go off. At the end of my video and super chatted me. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. I look at that as a blessing. It's like when you go to church. When you go to church and you giving that church member something, whatever you put in that basket. I don't care if it's a penny, a quarter, a dollar, or whatever it is. Whatever you putting in there, you're giving them a blessing. They're supposed to be appreciative. They're supposed to be humble. Not telling you that wasn't enough. Not telling you that wasn't enough. What you mean that ain't enough? This is all I got. This is what I got. So sometimes we got to change. We got to change ourselves in order for our situation to get better. And that brings me to Sunday motivation. That Sunday motivation. We gotta motivate each other. If you feel that you're going through something and you don't go to a messy channel to think that to get some motivation. That's not going to help you. That's going to make you feel bitter, angry, insecure, depressed. When you feeling down and you need some Sunday motivation, you go to someone's channel that is talking positive, that's going to be positive. That's why a lot of people come over here. I love it when they do their YouTube rounds and they scroll through the YouTube streets and neighborhoods and they say, ooh, queen, I had to come over here to get some peace of mind. I had to come over here and think, because, honey, they ruthless out there. I'll be like, well, welcome. Sit down, relax, stretch your feet out, have fun. Because guess what? It's all respect and love over here. Because we here to motivate each other. God doesn't need an accountant here on earth, baby. Don't say it again, Jack. Okay, say it again. Tithing translates better in actions than cash. Always. Always. But you know what? The pastors, they forget that. The reason they forget that because they get greedy. They get greedy. If you got a greedy, I don't give a damn if it's a greedy pastor, a greedy member, a greedy person. When you start to get greedy, greed ruins everything. You stop thinking about the people. You stop thinking about those that are just like some of the YouTubers. I'm gonna go back to, because that's what's going on in these YouTube streets. They get greedy. YouTubers get greedy. They want more and more. Ooh, I got to get my numbers up. Ooh, I'm at 1,000 now. Shit, I need to be by 2,000 tomorrow. I'm at 2,000. Ooh, I didn't pass that bitch up over there. Okay. Ooh, she had 5,000. I'm at 6,000 now. Oh no, I need to get double that. They start getting greedy, and then you don't see them talking about certain content anymore. You don't see them showing concern or caring about those that are viewing them and those that I give. And then you got where they start talking harsh and being disrespectful to the people that's viewing them and giving them everything. It's wrong. That's I never understood why you can't be humble for somebody that is supporting you and encouraging you. And instead, you got some of these YouTubers like these pastors. That wasn't enough. Just like some of them say, what did y'all say? That pastor said, I need $1,000 to help pay for my Bentley. I need $500 because I need to get a new car or a down payment, or I need to get my air condition fixed in my house. Why we got to do that? Hell, I got a fan blowing on me. I got a goddamn fan blowing on me. I ain't even got no goddamn air, but I got to give you $500 so you can have it. It goes that it's the greed. It's greed. You get to that point that you are greedy, they stop caring. I don't trust full-time pastors whose main income is church. Boom. Booyah. Booyah. You can't, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. I don't. You know why? You know why? Because they trying so hard. They try so hard to get that money in. They try. It don't matter what it takes. It don't matter which way you go, honey. They got to do what they got to do to get to, guess what? To get more money to support. You're supporting them. You're supporting their life. You're supporting their lifestyle. And if they don't get enough shit, they got to go without things. And they're competing with other churches. They're competing. If this church sees, I want to be on TV, but my set is not as nice as Creflo Dollar. My set is not as nice as Potter's house. Then they come to the church and tell y'all what y'all got to do. Y'all got to do something better because this set, we got to get our background together now. We got to go and do this and that. Instead of them working with what they have and trying to make a change with what they have and make it better and rise up off of that. It's a competition. My pastor and his wife both have very good jobs. That's awesome. God bless them. God bless them. God bless. I'm so happy for you, Iris. Literally, really, I am. Because let me tell you something. I'm here in Chicago. I'm literally 25 minutes outside of the city limits of Chicago, Illinois. And when I tell you, I pray every day, every single day. I pray. And I pray about everything. I pray about a lot of stuff. But every time I go out, I always say, Lord Jesus, lead me in that direction. Find me a good church. Whatever church that you see fit that I should go to, Lord, let me know. Let me know when it's there. And I'm going to let y'all know. The second I pass it, the second God tells me in my heart, walk into that building. Walk into that building. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to check it out. And if it's every bit of what the Lord says it's supposed to be, then I'm gonna be a member. I don't have, because I've done it before. I've learned you cannot blame the church for what the head of the church does. Because the head of the church, the king, when he sees some shit that ain't right and that's going down, he's supposed to make it right. He's supposed to improve it. And if he's not improving it, then I gotta go. I gotta go. And so I'll go through those classes again to be a member of another church. And I'll go through them again and again and again and again. And I'll go through it as many times as I need to go through it until the Lord Jesus tells me, you ain't got to do that no more. This is it. This is it, because you got to crawl before you walk. And sometimes you got to crawl through a lot of shit. You know, sometimes you got to go through the fields and stuff in order for you, to see the rainbow. And so I know I have to just keep on. The head of my church is God, and I never forget that. Amen. Yes, because your pastor, I'm so glad that you say that, because your pastor works for him. He's supposed to work for him. These pastors like Joshua and all the rest of them, they ain't working for the Lord. You overstepping your boundaries with your boss because you trying to be slick. Because he gave you enough. He gave you this church. He gave you this congregation. He gave you the tools to do what's needed, what you're supposed to do. But you taking them and you use them for the wrong thing. They ain't even following what their boss tell them to follow. And you got a handbook. You got a handbook that tells you and shows you what you need to do. So it's, they got to learn from it. But these slick churches out here is something else. And I also had a question that I wanted to ask on Saint and Sinner Sunday, because this plays a big part in following someone. This plays a big part in letting these pastors, these pimp pastors, control you. And that question is, do you love yourself? Do you love you? If you love you, if you're secure with you and everything, like today, look, today I got a wig on, I have makeup on, I have the crown and all this stuff, and I'm looking good, and I'm making myself look a little bit nicer, cuter, for this video and everything. But last night, hell, shit, y'all seen me with my real hair and everything, with no makeup on and all that stuff. And I talked just as long as last night as I did tonight. Why? Because I love me. I'm secure in me. You know how you got some of those women, they won't even go to the fucking mailbox without putting lipstick on, without putting some rouge on, some foundation on, without contouring. Some of them, they can't even wake up in the morning without putting 5 pounds of makeup on their face, 10 pounds of hair, and all of this stuff because they think, they worried about what somebody else thinks. We had a young girl on the other day, and she was saying all she talked about was, because she's trying to get her boyfriend back, and all she talked about was how she needed to lose weight, how she needed to look better, how she had to beat her face because she said that's what he likes. And we asking her, no, baby, what do you like? Are you happy with the size that you are? Are you happy with how you look in the face? Are you happy with your hair and everything? Let me tell you something, honey. I'm happy with every bit of me. Let me show you. With all of this, I'm happy. All of this. I don't give a damn what how somebody else feels. What somebody else. This is me. This is what you get. And don't get me wrong, I had to learn to love me. I had to, because a lot of people don't love themselves. They think they like themselves. They might say, I like me. I like to look good. Everybody likes to look good. We all like to look good, but do you love you? Like, can you look good without all of this? Like, can you take the makeup and the hair and the nails and all of this shit off and still be happy and satisfied with you? If you can ask yourself that question and you can answer it quick and not have to think about it, you can get through anything. You can overcome anything. You ain't gonna worry about what the church say, and the bullies in church, and the bullies on YouTube, the bullies out in the real world. None of that's gonna concern you. None of that's gonna bother you. You're not gonna be pressed by none of that, because you love you at the end of the day. He will do it. Yes. The head of my church is God, and I never forget that. We got to remember that the apostles were dirt poor. Thank you, Jack. Thank you. Yes. You got to understand, and you got to remember that the apostles was dirt poor, and guess what? They worked with what they had. You work with what you have. Look, let me tell you something. Every time I wear wigs, I got a bunch of wigs. I got a whole box full of them, and I love to wear them, all different shades, color, length, styles, everything. I was going through that box today because I wasn't for sure what it was that I was gonna wear or whatever. And some people, they say, "Oh, how much you pay for your wigs? When you get your wigs?" I thought that was your hair and this and that. Honey, please, I don't pay over $20. I think most that I paid for a wig maybe was $40. Maybe it was $40, and I fix it up the way I want. I style it and everything the way I want to style, and I'm happy. But guess what? When I'm ready to take this shit off, because see, I can't do them tracks. I don't see how to let them ladies do them tracks with 20 pounds of hair and stuff in their hair. When this video is over and I'm through with this, I can go right in that goddamn bathroom. I can take this crown off, sit my crown on the table, take my hair clamps off and shit, and snatch this wig off and go put it back in the box and go on with my day. And if I decide that I want to come back on later on tonight or something, it's no problem with me talking to you without my makeup on, without the hair and all of that. You see, I'm wearing my jewelry and my ring stuff. Now I ain't had my nails did in months. Not days, not weeks, months. I haven't. But I love me. I'm content with me. When you content with you and you love you, you ain't gonna be following no motherfucking body. You ain't gonna be listening to no God. You gonna pay attention. You gonna go by your own senses. You not gonna let nobody lead you into bullshit, into temptation, into hell. Let somebody lead you into hell? No. You got a mind of your own. If all your senses work, your eyes, your ears, your smell, your taste, if all your senses work, then do your research. Do your research. Check them out for yourself. Look into whatever yourself. Don't go off of these fuckery ass people. We got to start loving ourselves. That's the problem. See, parents, we don't teach our kids how to love themselves anymore. We don't teach our children how to be happy with themselves. Because you know what? Because we don't even ask them. We don't even ask them. We don't even ask them, are you happy with yourself? Do you like how you look? Do you like how you dress? If they say no, that Mom, I hate it. Every time my son them get their hair cut, what I would like, shoot, I like it real short. I like it lined up. I like it cut real short because I want them, it grows back so quick. So I don't want it to grow back so quick. But my boys, my 3 boys, all 3 of them want something different. One want to look puff, foof up here. Farron used to wear mohawks and stuff. The other twin, Farron, he likes a clean cut. He likes it low. He likes it lined up really, really good. And I don't argue with them about it. You know why I don't argue with them about it? Because it's on them. They love it. If they like it on them, then they're gonna love themselves. They're gonna be happy with it. It's a lot of us, nope, you get it all cut off. You're getting all that shit cut off is what I say and how I say. Same way when we go and pick our kids' clothes stuff out, and your daughter say, I don't want that dress. I don't want them ugly shoes. That don't mean that she got to go and pick something out and look like a goddamn hoochie or something. But you tell her, okay, you pick out your stuff. Let me see how it is. As long as it's respectful, you can get whatever you want. My son, if y'all was with me during the time that I videotaped when we went and got all the kids' gym shoes, and I gave the kids a limit. I said, okay, this is your limit. This was because mommy don't have that much money. My son stepped in and said, Mom, let them get what they want because they're going to be happy with it. You want them to wear them. I'll split with you. He said, I'll split it with you. Whatever the bill is, I'll split the bill in half. Let them all get what they want. I said, okay, all right. So they went around the whole shoe store and everything. And they picked out shoes that they were happy with, that they were loved with. And I say that, and it ain't about buying stuff and this and that, because now our kids it's body images. It's body imaging. Now you got boys that say they feel like girls, they're in the bodies of girls. You got girls that say that they feel that they're in the body of boys. But you know where the problem lies? We don't talk about it. It's taboo. No, I'm not talking about that. You can wear them boy dresses. You can. I've seen videos. I've seen where the girls show. Oh, my dad made me wear dresses. I didn't want to wear dresses. They made me wear dresses. I never felt like I was a girl. You know, I always felt like I was a boy. And then you got boys that would sneak and wear they sisters' dresses and stuff, and they say, you know, my dad beat the hell out of me. He beat me so bad, and I just loved. I felt good. I felt me in that dress. And we don't talk about it. We gotta talk about it. You gotta ask your children, do you love yourself? Ask yourself. Because a lot of us grown ass people, we don't love ourselves. You know why we don't love ourselves? That's why we follow these fuckery ass people. That's why we follow these fuckery ass pastors. That's why we down for the fuck shit. That's why you got these women, grown ass adult women, that saying, I'm gonna change my name. I'm gonna change my name to Holmes. He's Jesus. I'm gonna do this and that. Baby, do you love yourself? Do you love yourself? Forget about you loving him. Him telling you what to do and who he is. Do you love yourself? Because if you love yourself, can't no bullshit get past you. Ain't nobody gonna be able to do no fuckery fuck bullshit. And I'm gonna call it like I said. I'm gonna say 100. If you love and you care for yourself, you is going to know what's wrong and what's right. You're going to investigate. You're going to do your research. You're going to ask your children, hey, how was your day? Your day wasn't good. Well, why wasn't it good? Well, the kids were talking about my clothes. Well, why were they talking about your clothes? I didn't want to wear this ugly shirt anyway because I knew it looked funny. Then you're supposed to say to them, oh, well, why didn't you say anything? Let's find something that you like. Let's find something that goes with your personality, because mommy wants you to feel good about you. Daddy wants you to feel good about. Stop thinking you can beat the hell out of your kids into something that they're not. If your son is growing up and he says, I feel I'm a girl, I like to wear dresses, and don't beat him into being a young boy. Don't beat him into being, have a conversation. Ask questions. Why? Let's get therapy. Get an understanding, because when you don't, a lot of us, when we don't understand and when we get scared, that's where the anger comes in. That's when we start following motherfuckers we shouldn't be following. That's when we start doing fuck bullshit and all of that we shouldn't be doing. Come on. You got to make a change. And the change got to start with you. Thank you, goodness power. Thank you. I'm just telling you, all I know how to do is tell what I feel. And when God speaks through me, people ain't going to like what I say. Everybody is not going to agree with what I say, but you can't control your children's lives. You can't control them. You can't make them into something that they're not. Let me tell you something. If one of my sons wanted to be a girl tomorrow, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to find out why. I'm going to find out why. I may not agree with it, but I'm going to find out why. And I ain't going to love him any differently, because you know why? At the end of the day, he came out of me. I ain't going to be sitting there trying to beat the hell out of him and beat some sense into him. I'm not going to be trying to humiliate him. If my daughter wanted to be a boy tomorrow, I ain't going to be trying to change her. I ain't going to be trying to beat that. I'm going to find out why. I'm going to find out what makes her happy. If that makes her happy, if that makes her love herself, that's why I asked that question. Do you love yourself? Find out what makes you love yourself. Find out what would make your child love themselves. If you find out that one thing that makes them love themselves, guess what? A bully nowhere can't get to them. A bully nowhere can't fuck with them. The bullies come on here all the fucking time. They come here and they come for the queen. You know why they come for the queen? Because they think that they can control the queen. They think that they can scare the queen off. Motherfuckers, you ain't never scaring me. You ain't anything you say or do. I am unbothered. I am unpressed. You can't touch a queen of God. Do you understand me? I make that strong. Shall I say it again for those in the back? You cannot touch a queen of God, because my angels, my spirit, everybody, they got me covered. They got me covered. I'm never pressed or bothered by any trolls say, any messy person say, any bullies in them say. You know why? Because I love me. I get all the time, this crazy bitch, why she liking her own post. You know why I like my own post, motherfucker? Because I love me. I love everything about me. Okay, if I take this crown off, this wig off, the makeup off, and everything, you don't see me with 10 pounds of makeup. I could have put 10 pounds of makeup and contoured and did all of that shit. No, I want you guys to still see me. This shit's supposed to enhance. The wig is enhancing me. The crown and everything, it is enhancing for what I'm doing right now. The Saints and Sinners show. The Queen talking about pimps and pastors. But I love me. At the end of the day, you can't change that. Anything you say, it's folks gonna get on here and talk about my big ass nose. They talk about my teeth. Let me tell you something. I'm 49 motherfucking years old all day long. Okay, these are mine. Ain't no face false, nothing. These are all my teeth. I don't have to pull them out and put them back in. Hell, it's some 20-something years old, 30 years old, ain't even got front teeth, ain't even got side teeth. Okay, I'm gonna do me. Because I love me. You don't have to love me. You don't even have to like me. I just say respect me. That's why I always say you can come on here. We can agree to disagree and we can have a conversation about it. I'm not going to curse you out. Don't want you to curse me out. I'm not going to go and talk shit about you on another video. So don't go over to another YouTuber's channel and talk shit about me. We should be able to respect each other. You're a great woman. More women need your courage. Thank you, Goddess Power. Thank you, love. Mwah. The thing with bullies is that if you pull off a David versus Goliath on them, they'll be humiliated forever. Exactly, Jack. Exactly. Goddess Power say, come on, sis. I love your name. Yes. Yes. Because guess what? A child of God got much power. A child of God, honey, we don't worry about the shits. We don't worry about the bullshits, okay? We don't worry about the fuckery. You know why? Because we're involved in ourselves. People see me, you know the reason why you see my children, why they so happy? You see the reason why they come in and they smile and they be respectful and everything? Because they have a mother that shows them they should love them. They got a mother that shows them you respect yourself first, then you respect others. Anything and everything that you don't love about yourself, we're going to figure out why together. My kids ain't never been for the material shit. My children don't wear name brand stuff. Honey, we shop at Walmart. We shop at Target. We shop at the Goodwill. We shop at the thrift store. They don't wear name brand. Every now and then they might get a pair of name brand shoes. They might get a nice shirt, but they're happy. They're happy with the minimals of stuff. They'll tell me, Ma, I like those pants over there. I like that jogging suit over there. It may not have a Nike sign on the side of it. It may not have a Nike sign on here, but guess what? They like it. It's something that they content with. It makes them happy. It makes them feel good. That's on them. When I tell them, you know what, y'all, we got to shop on the clearance rack. Mommy don't have that much money. I always tell each one, because see, I've always had a lot of kids. I've always had a lot of children. So I always have to tell them, okay, your limit is $50, baby. You can't go over $50. That's including tax and everything. So you might be able to get 2 outfits out of it. But guess what? If you go on a clearance rack, you can probably squeeze 3 outfits out of it. This is what I tell them. I tell them things and I show them things to help themselves and to make them love themselves and even still feel better about that outfit or whatever, even if it's not name brand. You work with what you got. You show your children the love and caring with what you have. Proverbs 22:10, drive out the mocker, and out goes strife, quarrels, and insults are ended. Amen. Amen, Jack. Amen. Look, honey, we having some church over here. We having church over here. We got 22 thumbs up and we got 4 thumbs down. 4 thumbs down. And guess what? You 4 that gave me the thumbs down, I still love you. I still love you. God bless you. And I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for tuning in. Like I said, nobody's gonna like everything. Nobody. People don't like my crown. You know, there's folks in the background right now that don't care for my crown, like saying, "Oh, I wish that bitch would put that crown down. I wish she put that goddamn thing down." They're not gonna like it. I hope she don't bring that clown out again. Yes, I'm gonna bring the creepy clown out again for the clowns that's in the circus. For the clowns that's in the circus. But guess what? That's what I like. This is how I like to control my channel. This is what it is that I want to do. If you don't like it, you leave. Hey, cousin Christian. Mwah. Hey, love. Look, let me put some crowns out here. The queen ain't greeted nobody in a few minutes. Let me greet y'all in the queendom. Because y'all know, honey, I love when y'all come into the castle. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes. We don't need to pass the plate over here. Nope, we don't. We don't need to pass the plate over here because guess what? Whatever you do, I want those that's going to be real. When you come to my channel and everything, I want you to be real. I want you to be loving. If you decide you want to pass the plate in this house, I want you to do it because you want to do it. Most YouTube, now I ain't gonna even say most. Some YouTubers, the second you go on there, they giving you their PayPal, they giving you their Cash App, they giving you whatever. I'm gonna give it to you if you ask for it. Please believe me. You ask for Queen, what's your PayPal? What's your Cash App? I'm gonna give it to you. If you decide that you want a super chat, I'm gonna say thank you. But I ain't getting on here because that ain't what it is about. Now, look, let me tell you something. If I'm going to do a pass the plate chat over, you can best believe it's going to be in the title. You can best believe Super Chat Day going to be in the title. And that means that you're going to know when you come here, oh, shit, the queen asking for money today. She asking, ain't no shame. Closed mouths don't get fed. It pisses me off when everybody says they over there begging for money over there. Do you not see that goddamn $sign at the bottom of the screen? You don't see that goddamn, that's what it is for. When you at the church and they pass the collection plate, they supposed to pass the collection plate. But the collection plate that they pass is money that's supposed to go back out in the congregation. So when you getting everybody's money and then one member comes to you and asks for help and you can't fucking help them because they didn't give enough, Now, that's somebody that's being greedy and slick and slimy. Okay? Call them out. They don't never call them out. Never call them out. Bag them up. What's wrong is wrong. Right is right. If you're going to do the right thing, do the right thing. If you're going to do the wrong thing, then be you. Do you. Huh? If you a fucked up ass pastor, if you a clown ass pastor in the congregation, you need to let your parishioners know this ain't that type of church. I would have more respect for a pastor in a huge church if he said, look, let me tell y'all now, don't be coming up here next week talking about you couldn't pay your rent and you ain't paid your tithes in 2 months. I got more respect for that pastor because he letting you know, bitch, if you ain't gained no money to the church in 2 months, don't come up here the 3rd month talking about you need help with your rent because it don't work like that. If you know you ain't paid tithes and offerings in 3 months and now Christmas time is rolling around, don't get your ass in that line thinking we finna buy your kids some toys. I don't care how many. If you ain't did what you're supposed to do, don't get on here and try to get on this list, because we ain't doing nothing. We checking records. We checking records up in the church today. We checking records now. And if your records ain't adding up, you don't get shit. You don't get shit. Would you not respect a pastor that did that more, that came out, that was up front, that told you straight up? This is the kind of church we about. This is church. You see all this goldness. You see all this. You see that Mercedes Benz out there. I'm trying to get a Bentley. I'm trying to get a Bentley for the church now. The pastor needs to be in a Bentley because over there at Potter's house, he's getting dropped off in a Bentley, okay? Because the pastor trying to need a Bentley, so I need for you all to give $500. No, I need for you to give $1,000 because I need to get this Bentley now. And if you all ain't gonna help the pastor, you gotta help the pastor and make the pastor look good. If you're not gonna make the pastor look good, then you shouldn't be up in here, okay? You got that kind of pastor, you gonna sit up there and you gonna say, well, shit, I'm staying because I like what he about. Shit, let me see how I can get on with this pastor. But if you ain't that type of person, you gonna respect that pastor. Well, damn, at least this motherfucker was honest. Well, you know what? I help you get a goddamn Bentley, pastor, because I don't even got a Pinto. I took the goddamn bus up here. I'm walking. Okay, so I ain't got $1,000 to give you. So let me just take my little change. Matter of fact, can you pass that plate back? Because I put like $3.75 in there. I'm gonna need that back so I can go ahead and jump on this train, on this bus, and head back home until I find me another church. See, nobody wants to be honest with nobody. Everybody's lying. Everybody is being conniving. Everybody is being slick, and then they get fucking mad at you because you the one speaking the truth. Because you speaking the truth. I get YouTubers and stuff, they get mad at me all the time. You know the first thing that they say? That bitch, she broke, she ain't got nothing. That bitch over there always bagging and this and that. Let me tell you something. If I decided that Sunday was going to be bagging night, I wouldn't name it Saints and Sinners Pimp Churches, Pimping Pastors. I wouldn't have named that. You know what I would have named it? I would have fucking named it Super Chat Sunday. Super Chat Sunday. Honey, the queen is bagging tonight. I would have put that in parentheses. Super Chat Sunday. I might just do that one day for the trolls. Might just do it. A person respects you more for being honest. For being honest. Than for you to try to out-slick them. Have you know that you have people, a friend or somebody come to your house, or a boyfriend or a friend or somebody that you got involved with or whatever, and you went and did whatever, and they might have stole $20 out your purse or $50 out your purse, and you'd be like, God damn, if they just had asked me, I would have fucking gave it to them. You know? I would have just like, you ain't got to take, or somebody try to be slick. They try to be your friend and they try to get close to you just so they can get whatever they need to get from you. And you be like, God damn, well, shit, I would have let the motherfucker, you ain't have to be slick and wait till I go to sleep to take my car keys. You know, shit, you could have asked me and went on and been about your business. That's the thing. Everybody is lying, trying to get ahead, trying to do this. They don't want you to get ahead. They being sneaky. You wondering why everything fails, why people are suffering. You know, I tell guys when I go out on dates and stuff like that, they want to tell you what it is that you want to hear. Oh, baby, I want to settle down. I want to, you know, I want a family. I want this and that. And the only thing they want is some pussy. That's all they want. Look, if you're under 18, I think you better leave now, because I'm just going to be real. I told you, I don't know how to I ain't sugarcoating shit. I ain't sugarcoating shit. Niggas will tell you what the fuck you want to hear just so they can get the pussy. And then the crazy part about it is, when you get there, when you get to asking them for something, you sound like a hoe. You acting like a hoe. You doing, well, if the shoe fits, what does it all lead to? When you take a person out and you wine and dine and you give them food, you know, you take them to the movies and you do all this, you ain't doing that shit because you're trying to donate some time. You ain't doing all that shit because this is somebody you madly in love with and you care about. That shit comes later. You doing that shit so you can get some ass. That's what it is. So why are you mad that if that woman is struggling, if she's struggling and she's going through something and she asks you for $50 or $100, you just sound like a hoe. You on this wrong thing. Look, I don't have a problem. Look, you want my cookies, you gonna pay for them. I ain't giving you shit for free. Water ain't free. You can't get fucking water for free. Air is not free. Air is not free. You want to whine, and if you want something from me, I want something from you. That's just the way it is. My car needs to be fixed. Somebody said, I don't know who this person was, a YouTube troll. And the YouTube troll went on my video and put down at the bottom because they hate me in PR Beauty. PR Beauty, ooh, queen is gorgeous, honey, living her best life. You hear me? Traveling all over the world, got an awesome husband. You know, her family loves her and everybody. That queen is awesome. Do you hear me? It's wonderful. And we became good friends here on YouTube. I love her. I love her to death. I love her like a sister. Every time she pop up, I'll be like, what's up, PR sis? She says the same thing to me. What's up, queen? Hey, Gina sis. And they put at the bottom of one of the videos, and she said they put on hers too, that we met, and the reason why we're so close and friends because we both call girls. We hookers. In other words, we hookers. We call girls. Hey, Royal TV gang. Hey, y'all, that's my G baby and mother-in-law. That's their Royal TV gang. Remember I was here with my G baby. That's her channel. So those of you that on here, please go over there and subscribe to Royal TV gang. Please go over there and subscribe to her. Great channel. You get to see her and my grandbaby, and she doing her thing. And honey, that queen right there. Woo-wee, honey, she get it with the hair and the makeup and all that stuff. So you guys will definitely like her channel. So definitely, please go over there, subscribe, show her some love. Get the crowns out, put the crowns out. Let me get over there and tell her that the Queen Gina sent y'all over there to her. Sent y'all, because y'all know, honey, we only tilt our crowns to other queens. So make sure y'all go over there and show us some love. I greatly appreciate that, to the Royal TV gang. But back to what I was saying. So they went on my video, the bottom of my video, and went at the bottom of PR's video and said, we met. And the reason why we so close and we get along is because we call girls, because we hookers. I started cracking the fuck up. I said, let me tell you something. If I was selling these cookies right here, I wouldn't be in that motherfucking raggedy ass van that's outside. If I was a call girl, they didn't say prostitutes, they said call girl. If I was a call girl, please, the bitch will have heat on top of heat, okay? I wouldn't be mentioning about how cold it is and I froze my ass off. If I was selling pussy, if you're under 18, please leave. If I was selling pussy, you wouldn't have heard me say Thursday, I went to the food pantry so that my kids and us can eat through the weekend, okay? Because I already have money, okay? Because call girls don't sell cheap pussy. Let's be clear about that. Call girls don't sell cheap pussy, honey. It costs. It costs. And if it ever get to that point, and don't let me tell you something. Can I share a story with you all? Can I share, honey? Because I'm finna preach. I'm finna talk. I'm finna read it, because y'all know I don't know how to talk about what Tina, Karen, Kim, Josh, Judy, and all them did. I can only tell you about what I did, about me. And when I was growing up in my 20s, let me tell you, I've been busting kids out, dropping kids since I was 18 years old, okay? I was and still is that struggling mother. I'm that struggling mother, okay? Hit the crowns for support. Put them crowns out there, and y'all show the queen for some support, because I'm going to share with you all. So I would go out on dates. I would go out downtown, and I would go out in line. Anytime a motherfucker wanted to pick me up, anytime a nigga wanted to say anything to me about taking me out somewhere and doing this and that, I was run me that. Run me that. And I got that to the Queen, T.S. Madison. Run me that, honey. Ain't no shame in her game. I'm going to speak the truth. You ain't not, no, baby, smiling and this and that. Baby, I want you to get on my boat. I want you and your girls to wear swimsuit. No, run me that. That's going to cost money. I'm going to need a swimsuit. I'm going to need this and that. The reason why I'm single right now, because motherfuckers broke. They ain't got shit. They ain't got shit. In today's world, let me tell you something. We got dildos. We got all kind of little freak me, fuck me bullshit. Honey, you got your motherfucking figures. These is motherfucking miracle workers right here, okay? I can get my own motherfucking self off if I wanted to sell pussy. Do you understand me? A bitch wouldn't be up here with a motherfucking light and a broke down ass laptop and camera. I'd be in a royal motherfucking studio, okay? I would be in the, I'm just keeping it real with you guys. I'm keeping it 100 with you. You want to hear the real deal, Holyfield. You don't want nobody on here feeding you bullshit and telling you what it is that you want to hear. You rather for them to be honest. If your nigga going out there fucking 3, 4, 5, 6 bitches and he continuing to do that, don't you rather for the nigga to be honest with you so you can tell that motherfucker, is you strapping up? Because don't bring me no shit. Well, if you gonna go out there and fuck 3, 4, 5, 6 bitches, then let me go and get me 3, 4, 5 niggas that can run me that can give me that. See, people got their priorities mixed up. They always thinking that they telling something on you. They always thinking that they dragging you. You can't drag a bitch that put herself out there. You can't drag. Nobody can never tell your secrets and make you and tell your skeletons and put your shit out there on Front Street if you tell your own shit. If you be honest, if you know that you want to be in the public eye, and I'm telling you this for you new YouTubers. You new YouTubers, because when these bitches get jealous of you, they try to dig up everything on you. Everything on you. They want to contact your family members, your friends, other YouTubers. They want to do all this and that. But if you go out there on your own and say, yes, I did that. I was this person. Look, if I was a hoe, I'll tell you I was a hoe. Shit, a bitch I ain't never hoed in my life yet. That don't mean it never won't happen, because you don't never know what tomorrow brings. Let me tell you something. If it comes to any point in time that my children are in need and they starving, this bitch right here, I'm gonna hoe, suck dicks, bend over. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck it is that I got to do. Remember, you heard that out the queen mouth. You heard that out the queen mouth. So when a bitch come try to tell you that, oh, that bitch just a hoe, huh, PI, they call girls and they doing this and that. No, you let them know that the queen said she ain't hoeing yet. She ain't hoeing yet. But when I decide to hoe, start to wonder if I'm hoeing when you see this bitch in fancy clothes, okay? When you see not just the diamonds on my crown, but when you see rocks on my finger, okay? When you see rocks around my neck, okay? When you see these titties uplifted and doing this and that, when you start seeing the face pulled back tight, okay? When you start seeing that ass get fat, okay? Then you wonder and start saying, it's the queen hoeing. Is she out there hoeing? Then that's when you say something. I told y'all I'm gonna preach today. Did I not tell y'all this was gonna be a good show? I don't do bullshit. I don't do bullshit. I don't do clown shit. You motherfuckers in the circus, you keep your circus over there in your YouTube neighborhood, in your neck of the woods, okay? Don't come down Queen Gina Street. Don't come down Queen Gina Street trying to get my family members, you know, to turn against me. This is the reason why I said, if you love me, if you support me, if you like me, if you have an inch of feelings for me, give me the benefit of the doubt. Check out my videos. Go look and see how I run. See how I go. See how I do things. You know, don't go take somebody else's word for it. Don't tell, because at the end of the day, a motherfucker is going to give you what they want to give you. If a motherfucker want to super chat me $1 right now, they gonna do it out the kindness of their own heart. If they want to super chat $5, and shit, last night I got $100, $125 super chat. I didn't ask for that. Guess what? But the person that did it and gave it to me, I'm humble. I'm humble. God bless you. I still feel, man, thank you, Jesus. They did that out the kindness of my heart. Remember this, you can ask for anything. You can ask for anything. That don't mean you gonna get it. That don't mean you gonna get it. Shit, motherfucker in hell want ice water. Okay? Shit, we still got people over here in Puerto Rico and everything else asking for ice water. Okay? They ain't getting it. They ain't getting it. But you got the motherfucking state. You got the state. You got the city still collecting donations. Still collecting donations. I could go into the church all day long and I could say, man, Lord, please, can you help get my car fixed? It's $300 to get my car fixed. Can you? I've been a member of this church, man, for 10 years. I've been a member. Like, man, can you please, so I can get to where I can beg and borrow and plead and ask all motherfucking day long. That don't mean they're gonna give it to me. That don't mean that they gonna do it. I could sit on here all night long, and y'all know my goddamn talks and conversations be long. And I can ask everybody right now, can you super chat the queen $5? Can you super chat the queen? Get a queen $5 right now, please. Everybody super chat the queen $5. I'm gonna end this live right now. I can ask for that. That don't mean that they gonna do it. People are going to do what they want to do. Be clear about that. Understand that. They're going to do what they want to do. Now, when you get into these pimping pastors, you get into these pimping YouTubers, when they get a hold to that mind and you think you're something special, you think that you love them and they got you brainwashed. See, they pulled the weak people in. If you weak-minded, they can control you and they can pull you in. And guess what? Those gonna be the first ones that's gonna be up there donating. They're gonna be the first ones that's gonna be super chatting. They're gonna be the first ones that's gonna be putting that money in the pulpit. You know why? Because they weak-minded. They not thinking for themselves. All they know is, dang, if I don't do it, they ain't gonna love me no more. If I don't do it, you know, that she ain't gonna support me. They gonna block me if I don't. This is how these people, this is how they act. That's why I asked the question, do you love yourself? Do you love yourself? Because if you love yourself, let me tell you something. Nobody can control that. They can't control you. Nothing that they say or do. I got hair in my face. They're not going to be able to control you. You control yourself. You can do what you want to do. And let me tell you something. I ain't got to tell you this. You motherfuckers already know. We are in year of 2018. We are in 2018. Don't nobody hide selling pussy no more. Don't nobody hide getting money no more. You motherfuckers watch Love and Hip Hop every day. Every day. You see it on public TV. Them bitches know that them motherfuckers is married. They know that they got kids. Okay. Do they give a damn? Nope. You hear them? Shit, they still be saying, I'ma fuck them anyway. You seeing Cardi B all over the place. Cardi B got kids with this nigga. Okay. She living with, she done married him, then put a ring on, he done put a ring on her finger and everything. And guess what? That ain't stopping him from fucking other bitches. He's still out there fucking around. He still do whatever. That is what they do. They don't give a damn about if you're in a family, because the side chicks is winning. The side chicks is winning. Waka Flocka, that girl, that Tasha K had that on her show. She said, I was married. I'm married. She said her man is in jail. She said, well, do he know that you did this? No, he don't know where he know now. She didn't care about her marriage. She didn't care about Walker's marriage. Tasha said, well, did you get paid? Just answer the question, did you get? She said, I'm not going to answer that. And Tasha K said, well, I'm going to just take it that you did get paid, because the person that didn't going to say I didn't. The bitch was letting you know I'm a hoe. I'm a hoe. She letting the whole world know. What's the case and why you come over and why you say this? She says, because I wanted to get out and I wanted to tell it the way I am, because everybody gonna have something to say and this and that. Let me tell you something. Hoes are not hiding being hoes no more. That's not the best kept secret anymore. Okay, that shit is out. We in 2018. Bitches is being real. They being upfront. Okay, if I was hoeing around and sucking dicks and bending over and doing whatever the fuck that they're trying to claim that I do, let me tell you something. I'll be the first to admit it, because you can best believe I'm telling motherfuckers to run me that. Run me that. Why are you so pressed? Let me tell you something. When another bitch come and tell you that another bitch is a hoe and another bitch, what is she trying to gain from that? Why you ain't asking that question? What's she trying to gain from that? I'm that bitch is like, damn, bitch, did you want to fuck me? Did you want to suck my pussy? Do you want to smell it? Do you need for the queen to be in your presence or whatever? What is it? Because I don't give a fuck about the next bitch. I don't give a fuck if the bitch hoeing, fucking, doing whatever, not doing nothing, singing Howdy Doody, butt ass naked. You do you grown. Grown people are grown. They gonna do whatever the fuck it is that they want to do. Whether you want to do that, you can be married all day long. That ain't gonna stop that nigga from fucking around. If he want to fuck, if it's in him to fuck around and then that's what it is he want to do, he's gonna do it. If your best friend, if that bitch is a snake slimy ass whole bitch and she got her eye on your nigga because your nigga running you that, because your nigga got you looking all hot and fly and good, because your nigga is taking care of shit and she want a piece of that, that bitch ain't gonna give a fuck about y'all friendship. She gonna fuck him the first chance she gets. Your mate, your buddy, your best friend is gonna fuck your broad the first chance he gets. Because when he see shit, that friendship shit go out the window. When he see, damn, shoot, Chuck got a good ass woman over there. Chuck woman is, man, shit. Tina fine. Ooh, shit. Tina always fixing him food. She always got it together. She always looking out for him. She go to work, come home, and take care of the kids. And that nigga just be fucking up. Guess who it always be? The friend. They just wait for their time. That's why I told that other young lady, not just me, but me and some of the other young ladies, we told that other young lady when she said the magic word. She said, I just talk to his friends because it makes me feel closer to him. I said, cut that shit out. What the fuck you mean it makes you feel closer to him? Now he gonna be fucking you in a minute. That's what's gonna happen. No, I would never do that, honey. That's how it starts. We was all like, leave him alone. Don't be talking to him. Don't do that. Hi, Queen, you are not alone. Thank you, DC12. Thank you, love. See, I know. Look, my people, y'all, they up in here. Y'all up in here. You know, this. We have to stand strong. We have to stay in support. We have to stay in encouraging. That's why I always say, what do I always do? Every time I get a queen that comes on here to promote, I always tell you all to promote them. Promote on my page. Look out for them. Royal TV Gang is a new YouTuber, up and coming. She trying to get her shit together. Support that sister. Support that sister. We all got to support it. Y'all go friend her. You know, friend each other. This is what we do, because it's very few of the channels that do that. It's very few of the y'all say y'all want some real shit. Y'all say y'all want some more newer drama-free YouTube channels. Royal TV Gang is one of those channels that is drama-free, family-oriented, everything. It's drama-free. This is what we need. We got thousands and thousands of messy channels. Thousands upon thousands of messy channels that you can go to. Hell, when you get bored here, some of my viewers, they got bored here and went over to some of those other messy channels. That's what you do on YouTube. You scroll through the YouTube streets. You scroll through the YouTube neighborhoods. You go see what somebody else talking about. If they ain't talking about shit over there, you go over here. If they ain't talking about shit over there, you go over here. That's what you do. You go, you move back and forth and support. If you like them enough, what do? You go and you subscribe, you give thumbs up and everything. I just got, look, see, people don't, you scare them. Thank you, Sharon. Thank y'all for the crowns, and y'all know how we do it over here. I just got a fifth thumbs down, and I'm not bothered by that. I'm not bothered by that because some people don't want to hear the truth. Some people don't want to hear the truth. They don't like when you talk real shit. They don't like when you express yourself and you sell your they want you to be sweet. This Saints and Sinners Sunday, baby. This Saints and if you ain't ready for Saints and Sinners Sundays, if you ain't ready to hear the truth, don't come on my channel. Don't come on Miss Gina Queen to Talk channel because you never know what we might be talking about. Honey, we might be talking about dicks and transgenders today. We might be talking about shit, pussies and lesbians tomorrow. Shit, we might be talking about ghosts and goblins next week. You ain't no telling what we might venture off to. You know, we always start with whatever the topic is, and then we go and venture off into something else. Hey, Donna, how you doing, love? And then on those days, that is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that is anything goes. Anything goes, motherfucker, mean anything goes. We could talk about anything. Anything. But this is Saint and Sinner Sunday. You talk about the good with the bad. These motherfucking church goody two shoes. I'm so sick. These motherfuckers always try. You shouldn't curse so much. You know, I liked your show. Your show was good, but maybe you should have toned down. No, bitch, I'm not toning down the cursing. I'm not toning nothing down. This is me. This is what you get. This is what you get, and that comes when it's something that I'm passionate about. I'm gonna express it however the way I want to express it. If you can't take that and you can't, we got to stop telling people how to talk. We got to stop telling people who to support. We got to stop telling people how to act. You fucking do you. Like I said, if you want to get up here and talk about shit. Ooh, I stepped in shit today. Ooh, that shit smelled like such and such and woo, woo, woo. Guess what? You're going to have some people that's going to be interested in shit. Because there are people that's interested in shit. They use shit to grow their plants. They use shit. They sell shit and everything. That's just how it is. There is always something for everybody. Don't think it ain't. Don't think it ain't. Don't ever think because you got a new YouTube channel and you don't think, man, well, you know, I like flowers, but I really don't want to do flowers. I want to talk about ghosts. I'm into ghosts or whatever it is, but I really don't. No, you talk about and do whatever you want to talk about or merge the two in there. It's always going to be somebody that's going to be interested in it. It's always going to be somebody that is going to want to take a chance and hear what you got to say. Look, all it takes is for one person, one thing, one little topic or whatever to fucking go viral. To fucking go viral, or for them to spread it out, you know, to everybody else. If I'm talking about one, like this chat right now, this chat, I got 24 thumbs up. I got 5 thumbs down. Thank you all. Thank everybody. And guess what's going to happen? Those that's going to share this video, and please share this video, they going to say, ooh, y'all Saint and Sinner Sunday. Y'all didn't hear how Miss Gina was talking. Shit, Miss Gina was talking about selling ass and pussies and dicks and prostitutes and call girls, and y'all missed that. Y'all better go run that back and see it. When you do, all it takes is for one person to share, another person to share, another person to share. It's gonna do one or two things. It's gonna go viral. It's gonna get you likes and clicks and views. It's gonna bring more subscribers to your channel. That's why I say keep it real. Do you. Everybody tell me all the time, just do you, queen. No matter what, just do you. Keep doing you. Keep being real. I'm gonna keep being real and being me with the crown on or off. Okay? I told y'all this queen only tilts her crown to other queens. I love my queens and my kings. I gotta tilt my crown to my kings too. Okay, y'all wait till y'all see that t-shirt I have made. This queen only tilts her crowns to other queens. I'm gonna do me. Everything that I do, it is a process. Bitches getting mad and stuff. Motherfuckers, you don't do shit for free. Do you go to work for free? Do you go to work for free? Do you get up and go to work every day for free? No. You go to work because you're creating something for your family. Okay? If you got a hobby and you posted some shit or whatever it is on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever, why you posting that shit? Why you sharing it? You posting it and you sharing it because you want viewers, you want subscribers, you want somebody to buy what you're selling. You want them to buy what you're selling. We don't do all this shit on YouTube. Ain't nobody getting up every fucking day making videos because they just saying, I just like to make videos. I just do. Yeah, those that don't have nobody, but those that are serious into it, that is trying to make it a second job, you know, they trying to go somewhere in it. They doing it to make money. They doing it for a reason. What's up, my love? Darian is in the house. What's up, baby? You must do. I was talking you up. Darian, I swear, I don't know who's the slickest. You, a Crystal King, a Crystal Queen, Crystal King, because y'all pop up out of nowhere. I swear, y'all come through and y'all come through like lightning, baby. Like lightning. I love it. The Queen love it. And you see, the Queen got all dressed up for you all. For you all. I love it. I love it. Yeah. The key to making, you're laughing at me. The key to making your YouTube successful, the key to having your viewers and subscribers share it and be a part of the queendom, or whatever you call your channel, the royal gang, you know, Darian's channel, Donna, you know, the key to, thank you, baby. Thank you. That I'm looking pretty just for you and everybody else. I told y'all I had something special for you. It is the key to it all. It's just being you. It's just being you. If people love your personality, man, they're going to ride with you no matter what. It don't matter if your personality is messy, if your personality is trashy, if your personality is bitchy, if your personality is clownish. It doesn't matter, because there's somebody for everybody. And if those like that and they're into that, they're going to watch you. They're going to watch you regardless. And they're going to tell other people to watch you. And they're going to focus on you. So you just got to, you got to do you. You got to keep doing. I enjoy every time I get on here. Every time I talk. Every time I do whatever. I enjoy it. I enjoy story time. I enjoy sharing, and I'm comfortable. That's why every time when we get into a certain subject and some shit, I'll be like, hey, can I share a story with y'all? Can I tell y'all some shit? You know, can I be real with you for a minute? Because I'm comfortable in my skin. I'm comfortable with me. I'm comfortable with talking about my bullshit ass, fucked up ass relationships. Okay. I'm comfortable with talking about the love and the hate and the crying and all this stuff, and the stresses and all of this stuff that happens within my family. I'm comfortable with sharing that, because guess what? It's gonna help somebody. It's gonna help somebody. It's gonna help somebody to get over what it is that they're going through. If you're a woman with bouncy boobs and a nice cleavage, also helps. Now, Jack, let's be real, baby. Boobs, that always help. That it always, right? DC 12. And look, that never hurts, honey. Bouncy, Jack, did you see my titty twerk video that I did for T.S. Madison? If you ain't seen it, honey, I'm shocked, because it's been floating around the YouTube like crazy. It's been going around, and honey, we was shaking them. We was shaking them. It was all going out, all over the place. But I was being me. I was being me. You got to check it out. I did. T.S. Madison did the titty twerk contest, and she had everybody do their videos and send their videos in. So if you did your video and you sent your video in, if she liked it, she posted it on her channel. And honey, look, I took the shirt off. I had a cute little bra, and the queen was, I was titty twerking it down, baby. Everybody was looking. They were talking about that video. Other YouTubers were sharing it. I was just like, these motherfuckers are something else, but that's okay, because honey, it brought me likes and clicks and views. So you do what you got to do. So I'm with you on that, Jack. Bouncy boobs and a nice cleavage always help. It always helps. That's the trick. Being yourself. Exactly. Exactly. That's the key, actually. That's the key. The key is to being yourself. You know, the trick is to when you get them in, and you sucker them in, you know, being yourself and doing whatever, and like you said, and then keeping it real. If you keep it real and you keep it consistent, because you got to keep it consistent. If you keep it real and you keep it consistent along the way, them subscribers ain't going nowhere. You got them. Look, the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever, you got them. They ain't going nowhere. Look at the trolls coming. I got number 6 thumbs down. And they ain't liking how I'm talking. They ain't liking how the queen talking. But look, they don't want Darian to put their ass out. Because my rich squad is strong. They know not to fuck up. Don't come out here with that fuckery. Because the second you come out here with that fuckery, we blocking and deleting your ass. So you can thumb it down, and not like it. Everybody's not gonna like how my video goes and stuff, and I respect you. As long as you guys respect me, we good. Keeping it real Sundays. Yes. What you say? I feel you, sis. Thank you, DC. That's how we do it. Look, y'all don't want me to get where my trolls. I ain't did my troll song. Where's my troll song at? I gotta get it out. Too strong, ain't we? Our rich squad is too strong, Darian. We don't play that shit over here, do we? Y'all know, because I got that troll song right here. Y'all, hey, look, we got to get it. Let me put my ice and stuff down. Don't let me get it out now, because I'm working on it. When I get this music behind it and we get to going, we really going to be running the trolls off. You can't bother me. You can't bother me, trolls. You can't bother me. You can't bother me, trolls. Exit to the left. Exit to the left, trolls. Exit to the right. Exit to the right, trolls. You can't bother me. You can't bother me, trolls. You can't bother me. You can't bother me, trolls. Kiss my fucking ass. Kiss my fucking ass, trolls. Kiss my fucking ass. Kiss my fucking ass, trolls. I'm what you wish you had. I'm what you wish you had, trolls. I'm what you wish you had. I'm what you wish you had, trolls. You can't bother me. You can't bother me, trolls. You can't bother me. You can't bother me, trolls. Exit to the left. Exit to the left, trolls. Exit to the right. Exit to the right, trolls. I'm saying, look, that is going to be the YouTube troll anthem. You hear me? Everybody gonna be singing that. Y'all gonna hear that in your head. You gonna go to sleep, waking up, troll gonna come on your motherfucking channel. Y'all gonna say, the queen said, you can't bother me. You can't bother me, trolls. You can't bother me. You can't bother me, trolls. Exit to the left. Exit to the left, trolls. Exit to the right. Exit to the right, trolls. Kiss my fucking ass. Kiss my fucking ass, trolls. Look, that's how we get down over here. That's how we get down over here. Yes. Good DC12. She say the church, the love is here. That's right, Darian. Tell her ass. Exit to the left or exit to the right, because you can't bother me. No. We're not gonna have that over here. We got love and shit going on over here in this house. Gotta share it, gotta put it up. Hey, Queen Crystal King is in the building. Where she? Queen, I was just talking about you, Queen. Queen Crystal King is in the motherfucking building, in the queendom. She has queendom, honey. Everybody is. You in here cutting up, Queen. I'm cutting up. Queen cutting up tonight. I told everybody y'all gonna miss this. Y'all don't want to miss Sunday's show. Did I not tell y'all yesterday? I gave everybody warning. I said, thank you. Yeah, that's right. Shut them crowns. Shut them crowns. That's how we do it up in here. We keep our crowns tight. We keep them strong. I told y'all I was going to be cutting up. Monica, what's up, baby? Monica is in the house. Woo! Monica was on here with me last night. We was up here. We was late. Greetings to all the kings and queens in the chat. Yes, 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 yes. Greetings to all. Look, now they gonna get scared. Now they ain't gonna. Oh, y'all, I just pissed the trolls off. I got 11 thumbs down. It literally jumped from 6 to 11. They ain't like that troll song. They did not like that troll song, honey. But they know, let me tell you, they know, don't come with that clown shit. Don't come with that clown shit. This is not a motherfucking circus, and this is not baseball. We will delete and block your ass. So I guess they say, well, let's thumb this bitch down, because it literally jumped. It literally jumped from 6 to, ooh, I just got another one. It jumped down from 6 to 12. They ain't happy, y'all. That's okay though. You 12 that thumb me down and y'all still watching. You still giving the queen the likes and the clicks and stuff, baby. I love you. I love you anyway. The queen loves you. And let me tell you something. If you're not a troll, then that song don't apply to you. This is what I say about being in your feelings. This is what I say about, do you love yourself? Because if you love yourself, that song shouldn't bother you. The troll song shouldn't bother you. If you're not a troll, that troll song should not bother you. If you not a motherfucker that don't keep shit on YouTube, that troll song don't bother you. But just for that jumping up from 6 to 12 people that don't like it already tells me that you part of the problem. You part of the problem. Those trolls gotta lubricate their constipated asses with some Crisco. I know. I know that's right, Jack. Thank you, trolls. Thank you for proving once again that you're full of shit. Say that again, queen. I know that's right. Exactly. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. Woo! Say that again. That's right, Darian. If you, because the haters keep you famous, honey. The haters keep you famous. And my haters, look, let me tell you something. They love me. And the reason how I know my haters love me, I'm gonna tell you how I know y'all love me. Because they come and sit through my entire video. The haters is gonna be here in this entire video. And they're going to wait until the video ends to go up under the video in the chat session to talk shit. They're going to wait till it's over to talk shit. But that's okay, because if you leave a bogus, I'm just going to forewarn you, trolls. Because I go back and I read it. I go back and read all of it. Hey, Zero. Hey, love. Mwah. If you leave some bullshit ass comments up under, I ain't going to do nothing but block you. I'm gonna delete you and I'm gonna block you. Now, if you giving your honest opinion, and you just saying, I did not like the Saints and Sinners show. I ain't like it, queen. It was full of shit. I ain't like it. I can respect that. You can even say that, queen. I ain't like Saints and Sinners show Sunday. You had was full of shit. I can respect that. Everybody ain't gonna like how you present yourself and the shit that you do. But if you come on there with that fuckery bullshit, because you in your feelings, then I'm gonna delete and I'm just gonna block your ass. I'm gonna read your comments, I'm gonna see who you is, and I'm gonna delete and fucking block you. That's all. That's just how it's gonna go down. We can agree to disagree. You motherfuckers is grown. Start loving yourself. Start loving yourself, because if you loved yourself and care about yourself, that shit wouldn't bother you. You wouldn't be pressed by this entertainment shit. That's all it is. It's entertainment, baby. It's all fun. It's all fun. And everybody ain't gonna like it and ain't gonna care about it. Everybody ain't gonna support you. Come on now. You're my king. How are you? Well, preach, Miss Gina. Yes, DC, I'm gonna preach. Queen, like, share, subscribe, or hit that bell too. Thank you, Darian. Tell them. Greetings. Yes, amen. How are you doing, sister? Zero, I'm doing great. I am doing. Jay Dunn. I just saw it said Jay Dunn is on address. Oh, Jay Dunn is addressing the Wiley show. Jay Dunn, that's why Jay Dunn ain't over here, because Jay Dunn usually be over here. Jay Dunn just went live. So if y'all go back and forth and go and pop on over there to Jay Dunn channel, come back and let me know what's up. I'm gonna have to watch it after I go off here, but I just see Jay Dunn went live. Hey, queen, I'm about to go to school, but I thought I'd drop back. Thank you, some dude. Mwah. I love you. Let me give y'all some crowns. See, the queen loves it when you just pop in. Even if you just pop in and just show your love, man, I'm going to tip my crown to you. I love it. I love it. Don't worry. I'll be back tonight. I'll be back tonight. It's going on 10 o'clock. 9:45 here in the lovely Chicago. I got to go and get my babies ready for school because they got to be in bed by 10. And so this is the perfect time. They got to be in bed by 10 o'clock, but who knows, you know, I'll probably come back like this. I might come back in my PJs and wash my face and clear face and everything else and come back and just sit and chill and talk to you guys some more. But come back and I'm thinking I'll go on probably about 11. Probably about 11 o'clock, I'll be back and I'll go on. I'm about to get them together. But we had a good Saints and Sinners Sunday, honey. It's 8:47. Also, Monica, good, then it's going to be early when you go back because it's 9:47 here. It's 9:47 here, and I'm going to come back on at 11. Do you step? Zero. Look, I can pretend to step on your feet. I can step on your toes. I love it. I love stepping music though, and I try to step, you know. I try to do a little something. I try to do it. I can't, but shit, I love to try. Kings and queens, when you see the crowns follow suit, yes, when you see the crowns follow suit in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody post crowns. You know, we got this how we get strong here. We all post our crowns. So let's everybody say, good night, sweetheart. Good night. Now, see y'all. I'll see y'all in y'all know the queen. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. We had a good show. Go back and recap. Those of you that didn't see, go back and recap the beginning of the show or toward the end, honey. The queen got down. We got down tonight. I definitely got down. So y'all you're gonna love it. You definitely gonna love it. Come on, I think every time. Look, it don't even want to end. I've been on here so long. It doesn't even want to end. It doesn't want to go off. That's okay. I always have to I always have to do something to end it. All right, there go that one. Come on. I'm still here. Come on. There it goes. There now.